Need to make me some pasta. You said all I want to see is you working it out. Hey y'all, what y'all doing over there? What y'all doing? Y'all know what time it is. Let me go make me some coffee just really quickly. Oh wait, I just made me some chicken and greens, and baby, this stomach is full. Do you hear me? Oh, hola, hola. Why is this not right? I don't know what's going on. Hey, you was just in the rewatch. Me too. Looking for facial expressions. Ah, I was just in the rewatch looking for facial expressions. Hey y'all. Hey pumpkins. Hey all my babies. Hello y'all. What y'all doing? I don't know why this isn't right, but we'll figure it out. So I did a thing today. I did a thing today. You hear me? I did a thing today. Indeed. I sure did. I did a thing today. So collectively, this is all the hair that I have lost in the last 4 years or broke off. It's all different lengths and colors. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just look at this like the past. Right? Ugh! I said I gotta get some stuff even in my life or as close to even as possible. So yeah, this mess came out. And did. And did. I went on and this is all the stuff Toya said I don't gotta be worried about. So some of it is from today, some of it is from a month ago, some of it is from a long time ago, but it's all gone. You hear me? It's gotta go. All of it. So there's that. And I feel lighter already. I don't know what it is about women and cutting their hair. Yeah, oh yeah. I didn't cut it that much. I just cut off the stuff that didn't sit right with me no more. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You got to think about it. In the beginning of these locks, I was married, right? So that ex-husband was probably in the first 3-4 inches of this hair. New beginnings, exactly. And I need my life to even out because it's real, real crazy. Well, it's not as crazy as it was Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Definitely lighter, but it's still a little weird. It's gonna take me a couple days. I'm good though. Right, right, indeed. And so now I'm a little bit more even at the back. Y'all see, and it looked fuller too. Can y'all see it? I know it might be a little uneven because I should have waited till I twisted it, but I ain't got hair down here and then it's thin, so it look a lot better to me. It do. I was supposed to cut it. Was watching the rewatch and saw your books. I sent you. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you. Yeah, so it look a lot fuller, right? Like my life. Thank you, Dad. I don't know where the fullness is coming from, but I'm so grateful. Hey, y'all. Right, right. I mean, and look, this is what it is. Some still got beads in them and everything. It's blue hair in here. It's red hair. It's all the colors and everything. It is what it is. It grow back. And do. Hell, I remember a time I didn't have this much hair to lose. Nigga, I'd have been crying if I would have had this big old ball of hair on the 7 years ago, baby. If I would have, baby, I'd have been on the floor a mess. You hear me? I did not have this much hair to lose until I started locks. This is about all my hair right here. Baby, I don't even know if I ever had one this long. Uh, my hair wasn't doing nothing before locks. Now it's just doing whatever it wants to, but I'll take it. I will take all of the shedding and the pruning of everything. You hear me? I'll take all. Oh, it's been hot already. Whew. Yeah, I'll take all the shit and all the pruning because that just means I'm about to grow some more stuff. So I'm definitely fine with that. Mr. Thomas, I'm so grateful for my books. I really am. And we learned. Do you want your book back? Because I can see, do you want it back? Because if you seen the rewatch, you know how much they going for on Amazon. You want your book back? Because I can send it to you. Hey, Pumpkin. If you want it back, because I know you seen how much it's worth and maybe you didn't know it before. But if you want your book back, I'll send it back to you. I ain't like that. If you want it back, I'll send it back to you, baby. Because, if you want your book back, you can get it back. I'll send it back to you. You're going to have to pay for the shipping, though. Hey, buenos tardes. I'll send it back now. Baby, I think that would have hurt my heart. So if you want it back, I'll send it back to you. Because I know that gets you a little change right now on Amazon. Shoot. Do you want it back? If you do, I can send it back to you. Now, not these other ones, but you get it. If you want that Celestial Atlas, I'll send it back. Because, baby... Y'all heard that too, right? Y'all see my... And it's books on top of that. It's the second time. Right. They be listening real good over here. So, it is what it is. They be listening real good, though. Real good. You said that thing is 1,600? Well, some of them is 5. Where y'all see 1,600 at? I didn't see that. Mr. Thomas, if you want your book back, I ain't gonna do you like that. Now, these other ones y'all sent, I'm not sending them back. We just found out about this one. But this one, if you want it back, sir, because I'm appreciative of it, but I don't know if you checked that before you went and purchased that. So if you want it back, y'all other people is out. Sorry, the books have been in the library too long. We can't return them to sender. But if you want your book back, I'll give it back to you. Because that might be like a month of rent or something. You know what I mean? I don't know your finances, and I know y'all be trying to do nice stuff for me, but I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, they are 1,600. Do you want your book back, Mr. Thomas? It is up to 6. It's $5.09 on Amazon. But they got some for like 30, but they like $175, $275, $370. It's a light bill or something. I ain't greedy now. Some of y'all went and bought this book. And baby, I cannot believe they is charging that much. They is playing. I'm not getting married anymore. Do you see that ring on my finger? Manny, I need you to pay attention. But I'm keeping my ring, though. Matter of fact, thank you. I just got out the tub. Let me go put it back on. I'm married to ministry, not married to medicine. Come on with it. You just reminded me. Thank you. So did. I took it off so I didn't get no color on it. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. I forgot. Huh? I'm not, but I'm keeping my ring. Thank you if you're sneaking into my class for the great trinkets that you left in my life. I appreciate you, and I'm happy that the Lord allowed you to be a blessing to CERCA TROVA. You're damn right I'm keeping it. I picked it out. This damn thing was custom made for me, literally. Oh, yeah. No, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's over. And I didn't do it. But thank you. I appreciate you for letting the Lord use you to be a blessing to me. Thank you for the good food and everything. See, I know how to be a free. No, no, we not getting married anymore. No, where y'all been? So that means y'all done skipped all the classes since Friday. No wedding. Listen, y'all don't gotta ride with me. Ride with the Lord. This is the thing. Things don't work out. What you gonna do about it, y'all? We not. I'm gonna tell y'all like I told the other classes. You gotta be thankful for the amazing experiences you have. It was an amazing experience. I ate good food. I got to travel. I ain't been able to go nowhere and be free. I got to go be free. Baby, I'm not sad. I wish that man well. I do. I hope and pray that whatever he need, he find it. Y'all don't understand. But thank you for reminding me. Oh, my coffee. Yeah. I don't wish nobody. My glow is still gonna be phenomenal. That's what attracted him over here. What you mean? Mm-hmm. It was nice. But you gotta think about this. Listen, anytime that you can hurt a person that has not hurt you, there are some issues you have to deal with. Right? I can't take that on me. He's not a bad person. He just got some issues that evidently don't have nothing to do with me. And so then we pray for people like that. I cannot, Steph, because they acting real crazy with me doing stuff. It's called the Celestial Atlas. I can't hold up nothing here, or they be trying to talk about I'm trying to sell something. Yeah. And if you gotta lie, then, you know, nobody want no lie. Sorry, y'all. Pray for that man, because I do. One thing y'all gonna learn about CERCA is CERCA's gonna take the best experiences out of everything. Oh yeah. Are you saying that my life is the goods? I hope not, Afrovivalist, because not ever will I think that anything that's negative that went on in y'all life will be tea. It's nothing. I was scared to say. Don't be sad. What is you sad for? Okay. Hey, Dad. Nope, I didn't even have time to call you. I think that your kids is tripping. I just told them that I had a great experience and they are sad. Can you talk to them? Huh? I was only sad for about 2 days. Can you talk to them? No, I told them I'm praying for the man. I did. And they still talk about they sad. I don't know for what. Okay. You want to talk to them? Okay, tell them don't be sad. Ah! Tell them be happy. Because sometimes you can get trapped in stuff that was a smoke screen. And I just believe that God can use whoever He wants to bless you. Is that wrong for me to think like that? It go to my purse, Desi. I got a purse. It actually works. It's Bluetooth. Do y'all think that's wrong? You said I'm gonna have to unrent my suit. Yeah, go on and unrent it. Yeah, right. God will send people to bless you. That don't mean they gonna stay around. What you gonna do about it? Huh? It's just like somebody paying for your food at McDonald's. You might not ever see that person again. Did it mean that God didn't use them to bless you? No, that's not what it meant. What you gonna do about it? I was rooting for him too. And I let him into a space that he shouldn't have never been in. Because I don't normally let people into my personal life that quickly. But you know what? God knew. Oh, okay. God knew what I needed. Yeah, I needed a break though. Not at all. He's working everything out for the good. Mountains and valley lows, right? But you got to think. I needed a vacation, y'all. Y'all know that, right? And I got two in less than 2 weeks. All expenses paid. I was mad, sad, and glad to see you happy again. God is good, right? So everything that I needed, God sent it to me. There was other things that I needed that God used this young man to bless me with, and I'm grateful. I'm telling you, like that's why I said I don't take nothing bad. I don't wish nothing bad on that man. I pray that God helps him with whatever it is that caused him to hurt my feelings, and then you just gotta move on. What's the deal if you come in in the middle of a class? What do you need to do? Anybody know the rules so we can remind folks? Anybody remember? Go to YouTube and rewind. Right. Okay. Go to YouTube and catch up. All right. There we go. Scroll up or watch the beginning. There we go. Okay. Rules still haven't changed. All right. But yeah. So with that, right. So with that, I'm grateful for my experience, and I don't want y'all to feel like God still is not working or any of that kind of stuff. Do you understand? I pray for that young man, and I want y'all to pray for him too. Okay? Tell me you're gonna pray for him, and I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, because people that hurt people, they got some issues. Especially if you hurt a person that one is always trying to make everybody life better, and then two, you hurting a person that never did nothing to you, that tried to make your life better. So you pray for people like that. You can't do nothing about that. Do you hear me? Y'all pray for him. Pray for me, but pray for him too. Pray for him first, and then pray for me. Yeah, please. Yeah, pray for him. Thank you. Cause I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. Not AI talking about discussing a broken engagement. AI, mind your business. AI is acting like the people that used to come in here when I had the glasses on. Yeah, just pray for me. And pray for him too. Yeah, yeah, please. Because this is the thing, right? You cannot, I'm going to say this again. Telling all my business, Sarah. So, how do you, we talked about this and we're going to talk about it again. How do you experience God? Huh? You normally experience God or the devil through dealing with people, right? And then you learn what not to do, you learn what to do, you learn how to trust through trials and right. So what I'm going through, what I'm going through, right, is ain't no different from nobody else. right? And I told y'all I live out the same life y'all do, right? I live out this same life y'all do. So y'all just get to see mine. I don't get to see y'all's. That's it. You said, why this tornado come in here and make my eye wet? Oh, don't cry. Listen, yes, people who seek out to hurt someone that was having the joy and happiness the Lord gave them is not right spiritually. Prayers are definitely up. Thank you. Right, because you know that my job is to help other people be happy. And you try to take my happiness. To me, that says a lot. But you know, I could be tripping. I could be tripping, you know? You know. All right now, hold on. Okay. Yeah. I don't seek out to hurt nobody. I seek out to make people's lives better. Not everybody has that same goal in life. And so you move on. I'm back to making people's lives better. Which the Lord uses me. I don't make nobody's life better, but He uses me. So anyway, what was I going to say to you? I was going to say, what was we talking about prior to that? Prior to Circle's life? We was talking about something. Oh! I'm trying to wait, y'all. I got some creamer about to be delivered right now. And I'm having a hot flash. Is this heater on? Of course it is. That's why it's warm in here. That's why it's warm. You said they were doing too much, yeah? I want him to apologize to you and come back. I don't. And why are you speaking? All right, Manny. Give me your hand. Ah, where is your wife? Where is she at? Go get your wife. Go get my sister. Here, put your hand out. Don't you ever say no mess like that again. Don't do that. Don't. Why is you wishing bad on me? Tell my sister to come get your fingers off the keyboard. Don't do that no more. Why would you wish bad on me? You want a whooping? Ask your wife if I can give you a swat in your hand like my mom used to do us when she didn't want to whoop us for real. Don't ever wish that man on me again. Please and thank you. You gonna play in my face and embarrass me in front of the whole internet and you want him to come back? No. He embarrassed me big time. Humiliated me, really, if you think about it. But that's okay. Because the seeds that you sow. Yeah, no, those type of people need to stay far away. Right. Don't come over here. Don't you ever wish no mess like that on me. You wishing a person that tried to hurt my, like, rip my heart out and throw it on the ground? No, don't ever pray for that for me. I don't even want no apology. I don't want nothing. Yeah, no, yeah, don't wish them. Don't do that. You want me to be sad, don't you? Don't you? Don't do that. See, in my 30s or 20s, I probably would have been begging God to make him come back, right? Or whatever, fix it. I would have wanted to know the answers as to why, and I don't care. On and off, yeah, because I'm menopausing right now, and we talking about a real. Listen, can I say this? He didn't lose anything, right? He didn't lose nothing, and I didn't lose anything. Y'all heard me? Hopefully he gained, and I know I did, right? I had a lot of good experiences. He didn't lose nothing, and I didn't either. The only thing that we both lost is time. That's it. The old me would have jumped on him if I knew him, but she don't stay here no more. That part. Me, girl. See, sometimes people be playing with fire and they don't even know they playing with fire, but you just gotta let them, go. You said rejection is dad's protection. Of course. And again, I believe that everything happens for a reason. You can't fault people for being who they are. Yeah, you cannot fault people for being who they are. What you gonna do? Right. You said like he waited till y'all wasn't a secret no more just to pull that. Ooh, I love how narcissists like, girl, if you don't get out my damn business. You know what? Come over here, Antoinette, because all weekend since Friday, your Pisces stuff been Piscean. Come sit over here. Because I promise you that's what I keep getting. You waited until I told everybody you wanted them to see this damn ring. That's why I'm keeping it. Because it's a part of the pain. And thank you for spending your racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. I mean, it's good. Do what you gonna do then. You be and have, girl, because if I didn't tell my brother, I said I believe in my heart this nigga waited. Oh. And if you sneak it in here, it is what it is. You know how narcissists, they want to, I'm going to tell you something. So let me just go and say this, right? I thought about this today. And it's so funny you say that because I said that. But also, you know how murderers, this is why I watch the shows I watch. Because, you know, they'll kill somebody. Then they'll come back and stand in the shadows and watch. How about that happened yesterday? It happened yesterday. Sure did. So you want to come back and watch how you hurt me? It's okay, because God gonna heal this heart right back on up. Did. But guess what? My godmother had already told me Sunday. She already said it. So it is what it is. So you want to come back and watch me cry and stuff. You know, I won't be doing any of that online. Promise I thought about that. Sure did think about it. Because why would you wait until 7 days after? Thank you for my trinkets. It is what it is. You said, oh yeah, he watching and wants to be the center of your class now. They want the attention. I peeped when you said he asked you if you would show him, and you said, no, you like your privacy. Yeah. You said he lucky you healed, cause sir, we not gonna hurt nobody. Cause then we gotta be hurt. This is the thing. Right? Y'all ready to put y'all prayer knees on. Okay? Put your prayer knees on. Okay? Can you do that for me? Because I'm talking crazy, but for real, again, people that hurt a person that ain't hurt them, you pray for them. I'm serious. I don't want y'all to wish nothing crazy on them. Don't say nothing crazy, but I did peep that, Antoinette. I did. It's hard, but how you think it is for me? And I done had to pray for him every day. Even on the day that he played in my face. We ain't giving the devil no energy over here. None whatsoever. You said, okay, I'll try. You have to. You don't have no choice. Moving on. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, y'all pray for that man. Pray for him. Pray that he find whatever it is that he looks for that don't have him hurting other people. Yes, definitely pray and release them. God gonna always have your back. Yeah, because this is the thing, right? I don't set out to hurt people. And so I try to be not tempted to write a thank you. No, you cannot use the thank you list for no. You said this hard is that rock is. Yeah, it sure is. I thought, yeah. Thank you. Here's my thoughts. God handles those that mishandle his chosen. It's true. But I don't, listen, y'all. I promise y'all. The guy, he's not a bad dude. Do y'all understand that? He's not a bad guy. Everybody got character flaws, and I'm not everybody cup of tea. I'm a little strong, so it might take a different person to get Circa. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a rougher. Sometimes you need a rougher sandpaper is all, or a stronger sander. Yeah. Ah! That's what happens. I don't know. I'm not everybody cup of tea. I ain't sad about it. But one of the things I know too, there's a lot of people. Y'all watched it when I came in here. People like to humble me, and they don't know I humble myself in front of God, which is crazy. So it could be that. It could be a number of things. I don't know, and I don't even want to think about why. I don't care. It is what it is. I can't go back and change it. You embarrassed me in front of the internet. Hopefully you got your rocks off like you needed to, and we're moving on. There's that. Whatever you got out of doing that, out of the beautiful proposal, because y'all, when I say my proposal was beautiful, beautiful. The place he picked and everything, perfect. We didn't get married. We didn't get married. No. But I did get this beautiful ring. Thank you, sir. It's gorgeous. One of a kind, too. Thank you. I don't know who just go out. I mean, giving out beautiful diamond rings that's custom. But I mean, if that is your skilo, do what you do. Auntie, listen here. He better had him showed out since he showed out. Right. That's why I said, why y'all mad? Yeah, Desi, those are things I'm not gonna give all of it. I'm not gonna get all of it. Okay. How you know, Manny, and did? Hell, could have bought me a damn car. Hell, you wanted to just do something. Listen, minor setback for a major comeback. Yeah. Listen. No. Buy me a damn car. Hell, if we was just wanting to do something like that, but I'll take it. Don't even worry about it. Listen, that's why I said y'all want me to be mad. I'm not. I can't be. Now, if you real nice, you'll send me the other piece of it. Hell, if you want to do something nice, send me the other piece. If you hiding in my damn class, send me the other piece then. So I can go on and wear it properly. Send me the other piece so I can go on and get married back to my ministry. You said what? You said, hell, I'm mad, so you don't gotta be. Why is y'all mad? Do not be angry. Listen, okay. If nothing else, this right here, nigga. Y'all, let me show you why you don't need to be mad. I'm about to show you something. For real. Listen, this is why you don't need to be mad, because this is why I'm not angry. I mean, what I'm gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do? Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Let me. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not angry. You see it. That's why she got her name Rainbow Bright. You see it. You said why is I'm gonna be angry again? Not. Not mad at all. I'm not a little bit. Y'all wanna see why I ain't mad? That's why I ain't mad. My hands ashy, but thank you for my for my pain and suffering. What I got to be mad about? Nothing. Oh, it's more than that, but thank you. Yeah. That's why I said I don't got no reason to be angry. At least you left there and, I'm leaving here with something, Tootie. I'm leaving here with something. Now, this the thing, though. If he would have asked for it back, I would have sent it back. If he would have said he wanted it back, he could have got it back. For real. You said I have a suit. Yeah. If he would have asked me for it back, he could have got it back. If he would have said I want my ring, I mean, I don't know what woman's gonna want to wear a ring custom for somebody else, but if he wanted it back, he could have had it back. But he don't want it back. Vonda said I ain't giving nothing back. At first I felt like that, but some things make folks want to come see you. You see what I'm saying? Some things make folks want to come see you, and I don't need none of them problems. So, this the thing, y'all. I don't want to keep talking about him. That's over. You said, I'm convinced you ain't heard the last of him. Yes, I am. And why do y'all keep speaking stuff in my life that I don't want? Listen. Daddy, come get your kids. They making me sweat. Look at this. No, they keep talking about, listen, I done told them I'm okay. Can you tell them they keep trying to speak that man that hurt my feelings back in my life? I don't know what's wrong with your kids. They want my heart to be ripped out again, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't even breathe on Friday. And half of Saturday, I was barely taking breaths. Sunday, I started to feel a little bit better. And Monday was almost okay. Hello? So, can y'all, T-Baby, now I love y'all, but y'all know certain information, I'm not, some stuff ain't none of y'all business. Hello? Okay, I love you. Yeah, can you tell your kids to quit wishing bad on me? Please. I said I had an amazing time. I took some great trips. I ate some good food. I had a great time. I took some nice flights. I'm just trying to figure out why they keep trying to wish sadness on me. I asked them to pray for your son because he is your son, and people that go around hurting people need help, and I don't think they getting it. I think they a little angry or something. They angrier than me. Hell, and not hell, I'm sorry. Heaven, and I'm the one supposed to be going through it. Can you get your kids, please? Can you get your kids? Okay. I told him to pray for him. I told him that. Yes, and I don't want to talk about it no more after this. Okay. All right, thank you. Can you put it in their minds like Professor Xavier? They all mutants. You know where they at. Right. Okay. Yeah. AI, I don't need you helping. Right. Listen. You said low-key ready to fight. Yeah, I know. Speed on before you get piddled on. Listen, this is the thing, family. Hence, I suggested a thank you list. No. Listen, what's for Thanksgiving dinner? That part, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll get to go up there and see the kids. I put my battery in yesterday, so we gonna see what it do. But listen, y'all. Okay, so look. Holding on to negative energy only makes you worse. Right? Or no? Let's do it. You know what? Y'all started it. Come on. Get your paper out, niggas. Get your paper out. Since y'all want to have me emotional, we all about about to be emotional. Where is my hammer at? Let me go on and get it up because I'm about to bust you to the white meat just right now. Come on in then. Get your paper, time and dated. Let's go. Come on. Come on in then. Come on. Come on in. I didn't cut my hair today too. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm lighter and everything. Let's go. Come on in, niggas. Come on. Right. Get on your paper. Let's go. See, y'all big mouth and put us in detention. Right. Extra assignments. I said let's leave it alone and get quiet. Everybody didn't do what they want to do. Thank you. So come on. Come on now. Let's go. You got your paper, time and date. Put it on there. Yeah, I didn't cut my hair now. You better come on. You said just go to Baruch. I'm church. Listen. Come on. So we've done this exercise before, but let's do it again. And this is why I do not want to keep talking about things that hurt my feelings. You said I didn't ask for this. To change the topic for you, life has been showing my signs about friends from signs. People I met in my travels. My ex was a Ghanaian, and I'm asking God what to do. Trying to learn French. Okay, good job. That makes me excited. Learn something new. Do something else. Okay. 5 emotions. Write down the first 5 emotions that come to your mind. I don't want to. I ain't did nothing. Me either, but I still had to feel it. So come on with this. Let's go. I'm waiting. Come on. First 5 emotions. First, write them down on your paper and then type them on this screen. Please and thank you. Dang. What happened to this? Then spoiled the rest. You said fine. Not you having a Isabel fit right in front of you. Anger, joy, sadness, depression, and loneliness. Okay. I need you to go on this here Beyonce's internet and tell me how the 5 emotions that you wrote down affect your body. You said sadness, happiness, anger, fear, and heartbreak. Ooh, fear's a really good one. Heartbreak too. People die from fear and they die from heartbreak. That's hurt, tears, anger, destruction, anger. Why you put anger twice? You better wait a minute. You said mad, sometimes happy, about to get mad, and already mad. Isabel, get y'all cousin. Stress, and more stress. Okay. Sad, angry, anxiety, hopeless, fear. Okay, so whatever it is, right, get your cousin Coco. Listen, whatever it is that you wrote down, I need you to go look up, classy lady, get them. Isabel said angry, angrier, joy, anxiety, and I'm about to chop you in your head. Fear, unknown. You said fatigue, hope, and trying to find a home. Come on. Okay. So these are all emotions, y'all. I forgot the last thing. I want to go to jail. Listen, I need you to... Okay, so whatever you wrote down, I need you to go look up if it's a stressor or a stress reliever, and then what happens in your body when you experience that emotion. You said, I know I have to stop. I had a mini stroke and don't know when. Right. Anger, joy, depression, happiness. Happiness, joy, hope, anger, and sadness. Okay. Come on. I need you to go look it up. And whatever it is that you wrote down, your specific words, okay? What disturbs the nervous system? Laugh out loud, mind jumps to anger, to acceptance. It's okay. I just got the feeling that some of these things I'm feeling are demons. You said you'll research, you're at work. Okay. Forgiveness, hurt, mad, understanding, and happy. Okay. Okay. I got to run to the restroom real quick. So, excuse me. While I'm in there, why do people come in my class and just ask random questions? Just because you got a keyboard don't mean you're supposed to use it. Heartbreak, loneliness, hopelessness, anger, and joy. Okay. Just because you have a keyboard doesn't mean you're supposed to use it. Your thumbs, you don't have to use those. No. Okay. All right. What in the world? Swipe, don't type. That part. What is going on? Just because you have a keyboard don't mean you should use it. Hey, Pumpkin. Listen, K-Town, don't say it like that. Y'all be like, I ain't no telling what kind of symbols y'all be having. Listen, quit, cause you gonna end up in the corner. They gonna end up in the corner. You said I know it's our love. Yes, I know, but y'all be going ham on some of these folks, and they don't know the rules. Some of them don't know the rules. Some of them do not know the rules. Do you hear me? Hey, pumpkins. Okay. So while I run to the bathroom, you have to write down 5 emotions, and then you have to tell me what effect those emotions have on your physical body. Okay? Anger, depression, happiness, hopeful, and blessed. Okay. That's why we're here to help them. You know what? Come over here. And you a teacher. You teachers on this side. Come on. Over here. You got to sit right here. Right there. Yeah, you got to sit right there. Get y'all cousin. She about to cut up. I can feel it in my bones that that's what you about to do. Come on over here. Come on. But for real, I need y'all to write down 5 emotions. Hey, Pumpkin. Write down 5 emotions. And then tell me the effect that those emotions, whether they're good emotions or bad emotions. Tell me what does it do to the body? Like anger, all of those things. They have there's a chemical reaction that happens when you start to feel certain emotions. Tell me what happens. Anger causes backaches. Interesting. Interesting. So you want to walk around with your back hurting all day? That's what you want to do? We feel joy in our bodies because of the release of dopamine and serotonin. Interesting. So there's a chemical reaction that happens. What does serotonin and dopamine do for your body? Right. So this is why I'm saying why folks keep wanting me to feel sad. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel angry. I don't want to feel bitter. I don't want to feel none of that. But I really want y'all to go and look. Anger causes you hair loss. Interesting. So y'all just want me to be bald head again? Got it. Stress causes migraines. Interesting. Anger and sadness make my appetite go away and everything else goes downhill. Interesting. Okay. I still want y'all to go look at the effects online because I know everybody's frowns cause wrinkles. They do. Anger makes more adrenaline in your body. Interesting. Okay. See, we getting somewhere now. Let me run to the restroom. Cortisol and high blood pressure. Vernon. Listen, sadness and depression cause appetite loss and fatigue, which leads into a whole nother set of problems. Okay. Okay. See? So this is why when I be telling y'all I don't want to feel something, this is why I be saying that. Heartbreak causes chest pain, shortness of breath, and rapid heartbeat. Baby, don't it? I told y'all I could barely breathe on Friday. Depression affects the body physically through symptoms like fatigue, headaches, sleep problems, and digestive issues. Adrenaline spikes. Body prepares for action. Serotonin drops. Impulse control and decreases. Stress causes muscle and body pain. Uh-oh. 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 See? Now y'all see why when everybody is like, no, don't bring, no, we're not doing that. I do not want to feel none of that because it makes, and I have lupus as well. No. I got to get my emotions in check or this body won't be able to move for a couple weeks. Digestive causes upset. Oh, disgust causes upset stomach and lack of appetite. True. True. See? Did you ever really think about this when you allow yourself to continue to feel an emotion that doesn't feel good to you? Good night. Huh? You wonder why you don't feel good, and it's because you continue to let yourself think and or feel right. That's why I'm asking y'all to do it. And this is why when I be telling y'all I don't want to feel certain stuff, this why. Because if you allow that emotion to take over your life, it will start to affect your body. Because think about it, things start in the spirit first. Your thought life is the spirit world, and then it starts to affect your natural or your carnal body. Extreme body pain and muscle spasms. Uh-oh. Sadness causes chronic pains, headache, digestive issues, fatigue, loss of appetite, and sleep. Okay. Joy lowers stress, improves cardiovascular health, and builds a stronger immune system. Come on. This. It releases in your central nervous system, which consists of your brain and spinal cord, dopamine and serotonin. Okay. Okay. So now y'all see why I'm like, moving on. Now do y'all see? Do y'all understand? No, moving on. That's why Paul said, I think myself happy when he was in the worst conditions. This, that, that right there, Pumpkin, you own it today. And the other day, and the other day, and the other day before that. This. Unforgiveness causes heart issues. Interesting. I'll be back. And now y'all see why I be like, I want to help people be happy. I want to help people grow. I don't want to make nobody sad. And even if we do got to go over into a sad space, we going to look and see what it grew out of it. We're not going to be doing all that other stuff. You hear me? And now you see why I don't be wanting to. So when people try to keep you in a mode of, remember when this bad thing happened to you? Oh my God, I can't. No, it sure did happen. But you see, I'm standing here strong, nigga. What is you doing? Why is we talking about it? I love how you break it down to take back control of your emotions. I don't have no choice. I don't want them taking me out. Crying and being all upset about it ain't about to help me. That is not about to help my situation at all. You needed this today. It's been a while since you tuned in. Well, I'm happy. See, that's the one thing about me. I have to go through ugly stuff so that I can help other people. Somebody got to do it. Y'all do too. Don't think that you all, this is why I tell you, everything that you go through is for the people that's coming after you. And so if you scared to share what you go through, then you can't help nobody. Hello. Thank you. You can't help nobody. Do you understand? That's why I get up here and tell y'all most of my business, not all of it, but I tell y'all a lot of it. But every day when we come in here, somebody need it. Well, what if I was just like fronting, like, oh, everything's fine, and like a lot of, no, I'm living it in real life in front of y'all. Y'all seen how broke down I was on Friday. I couldn't even talk. Saturday, I could barely get words out. My mind was so cloudy. But every day I kept telling God, I'm not going to be bitter. I'm not holding on to this anger. I'm not letting resentment. I'm not doing any of that. And guess what? I have felt better every day. Now, what do y'all think would have happened to me if I would have been like, why? Now, the first day I didn't understand. The second day I didn't really understand either, because I could see if I did something, but I didn't, right? So with that, I just start asking God to help my mind, because whatever emotion you let take over you, that's what it be. I don't want that. I fought too hard to be happy. I have fought too hard to be sane in my mind. Do you understand me? And I know that holding on to any of those emotions is going to take me back to a place that I fought hard to get out of. And the devil, one, God brings situations to teach you. Okay? Stress causes headaches, fatigue, increased anxiety. Excited, heightened senses gives physical energy, raises heart rate. Come on. Yeah, to everyone, a big squeezy, back cracking hug. Thank you. Loneliness causes headaches, body aches, sleep problems, cold and flu symptoms, increased high blood pressure, weakened immune function, and higher risk for heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Dang. I try to see the positive. Right. Right. You said gratitude lowers stress, improves sleep, boosts immune system. Come on, it's a miracle. Hopeful increases dopamine, improves focus, helps regulate heart rate. Hurt causes chest tightness, drops dopamine, and makes sleep harder. Baby, then that's why we got stuff. It's Satan's trap if we let it stay. Right. Okay, so who's seeing something different today? Stressing, anxiety, worries, loneliness, fatigue, and headaches. Okay. Who's seeing something different? Anybody? You seeing something different and letting yourself stay mad? Letting yourself stay irritated? Speaking that you're going to be irritated? Why you want that? You can't change nothing. You cannot go back to yesterday. You can't go back to last year. You can't go back to none of those times. Right? And God saw and sees everything. Do you hear me? He already knows. We are literally in a movie. And I need y'all to understand that. If you want to stay sad, you will. And people walking around here thinking it's genetics, it's literally our emotions giving us the problems. And okay. All right. We did this before, but we'll just use our class as an example. How many of you came here super angry? Be honest. And I know, because how y'all used to respond to the people that would come in here and get on y'all nerves. Me too. I still had a lot of anger. Not saying that it ain't smoldering somewhere, but it's not taking over me. How many of you, when you came here, you had extreme rage or anger? Like you didn't have control over it at all. I'm going to raise my hand because I had some control, but it was like a 50-50. Just depends. I didn't know how the TikTok streets work either. Me, rage and anger. Okay. Let me ask you a question. To those of you that have rage and anger, now that you know, hey Rika, now that you know the side effects of staying angry, how many of you were dealing with that in your body? You were, Auntie? You were? You were, Tootie? Back pain and hair loss. Interesting. I came here angry and depressed. I was going through a lot and didn't say anything for the longest time, just watching. You. Okay, since you have let go of most of that anger, how does your body feel? Do you sleep better? You feel rested? Anybody else? Davina, you was angry? You said you sleep good. Sigh, better, a lot better, light and rested, a whole lot better. I was grieving and sad. My body was failing me terribly. They said I was trapped in trauma. I feel so much better, way better. I'm healing slowly. You, relaxed. Okay. You feel at peace. Interesting. Yes, way better. I'm more comfortable being alone now. Okay. Okay. Ah! You get used to it. Lighter. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Okay. Now do you understand why when y'all first came in here and y'all used to be trying to jump on people? You said I wouldn't say I was angry, but I'm definitely more at peace since being here. Okay. Now do you see why when y'all used to want to go and jump on people, I said no, we're not doing that here. I was sad, confused, became angry, and now I'm happier. Come on. You said, let the mess go about 12 years and 11 months and 19 days ago and slept real good. Uh-oh. Much better. Okay. You said I'm better when I don't miss class. Well, you know you don't miss because we got YouTube over here recording. So you don't never have to miss no class. I sleep better and less body aches. But do y'all understand why I didn't let y'all come over here and act crazy with folks? Yes, we kept the class in check and did not allow bullying and nonsense. You said I'm comfortable being alone and too ain't got nobody dusty tail son working my nerves. Okay. You said you meant you. Oh, okay. Okay. So do you think that our classes would have been the way that they were if I allowed y'all to add people? To keep this place focused on healing and not at all. No. No. Not at all. We would all be distracted and miss the point. Nope. No drama. Okay, well think about it. when Nope, not at all, because I used to go crazy at people, laugh a lot. I'm so glad you stopped that. Yes, some don't understand. Yes, you didn't allow us to respond to others with our anger. Interesting. So what did y'all do with the anger? Yes, I understand because seeing some of the other lives were a mess. You journaled it. And they went away or eventually stayed. They became WOIUers. No. I'm saying when y'all would come in class and people would be, it went away. No. I'm saying when y'all was in class and people would be coming in here messing with the class and stuff, instead when y'all couldn't at them, what did you do? You laughed about it, Auntie? Huh? You gave it to God. If folks were nasty, I would have legit no healing. Kept quiet. I would leave for a second. Did you, Isabel? Isabel said, let me leave and just go walk it off. Oh, I just let it roll over my head now. Right. But I'm saying when y'all first came, you said, oh, I just kept quiet. It went away, realized how much control my emotions, and release. Oh. Learn how to ignore the nonsense. Now, let me ask you a question. Did that translate into your natural life outside of here? Hmm? It definitely did. Yes. Hey, pumpkin. Let you handle it. Yes, it taught you self control. I rolled my eyes because they would stop in class. Absolutely, even though I still have a little road rage and do. Yes, it made me a better parent. You said this makes sense because yes, it did. Yes, sure did. I stopped hanging up on people at work and just talked to Girl, you are my daughter. That is hilarious. What did God do? You the kid that I absolutely, it taught me what is worth spending my energy on and what isn't, what wasn't. Come on, Jamila. That's my kid. Y'all know that's my kid. She is. I don't care what nobody say. God gave her to me in the spirit. I might not have had to birth her out, but I birthed, listen, something else, because that is my kid. She said, I quit hanging up on people. I got better too recently. I be trying. Yep, I learned to laugh at the stupid a long time ago. Getting mad ain't gonna help it. Girl, you is my baby. I have multiple journals for separate things. Helps a bit. Good job. Good job. Okay. So, hey, Pumpkin. Thank you, Queen. Let me ask you a question. How many of those emotions that you wrote down used to take over your life prior to you coming here? I know we wrote down that you felt the pain from them, but which ones have you gotten control over, or they are more controlled than what they were when you got here? At work, I would smile at people until they were done and then talk. Interesting. Able to give others more grace. Good job. Anxiety and sadness. Okay. Anybody else? You said fear. My fear has shrunk and my faith has grown. Come on, Purple Star. What? It says it definitely did because I'm nice, but people who knows me know that I would change in an instant if you were out of line. Now I'm quiet. Come on. Yes, it took over relationships. I couldn't really see all the facts because my anger used to blind me. I've learned to see things from others' eyes. Have wanted to say something, but I'll let you handle it. Heartbreak, loneliness, anger, all changed and gained joy and peace. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to pray for them and just go on. Oh, man. You said only, my only one was sad, but not here at all. Just close. Walk with God. Okay. Okay. 3 out of the 5, I was awful. Very snappy, very short. Patience, and didn't know why at times. Interesting. Now I have so much more peace, joy, and happiness. Oh, y'all make me happy. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with that, some of those things you're still growing, right? My grief and anxiety is transforming into peace and love for myself. Come on. Yeah. 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 Lotus, you heard that? That was good, wasn't it? But do you see a simple change of you seeing something you don't like and not being able to react immediately to it taught you a different skill outside of our class, right? One simple thing: don't respond to it, just leave them, let them go, right? But that translated into you not responding every time somebody do something you don't like outside of here. Right. Also learning it's a day-to-day process and didn't dwell on the rough days. Right. Right. Which is why I won't be doing it. You want me to be sad? Like, that's why I told y'all when I got divorced. Remember, people used to be like, I'm so sad. I said, what is wrong with you? Why would you say that to me? Don't cuss at me like that. Well, I'm just saying, don't. Please don't do that. I'm better, but my final boss is my mom. I pause before I respond and look within to see why I feel the way I do before I respond. Facts, it definitely helped me in my relationships. Come on now. He said, I still love greatly and found more joy, fear, and anger. Stress fell off. Majority. Okay. You said, yes. Now when someone tries to escalate my feelings, I instantly hear that say, don't respond, walk away. Just go on and leave. Now, you don't always, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still working on it. So I might go on and God is still working on me. But I'm way better than I used to be. I'm way better than I was 4 years ago. Y'all know how I used to respond to people in here talking good and crazy to me. I'm not popping off the way I used to me either. Now I still got my days because I'm human. That don't make it okay. That does not make it okay. But you all have saw my transition. Right. I'm proud of y'all too. Y'all saw my transition. Y'all know I did not waste no time because I was right. But now I'll just be like, can you just leave? I'm still a work in progress, but it's still nice, nasty. Nice, nasty is probably always going to be a thing. Still working on it because sometimes I still respond. Y'all don't think Jesus was nice, nasty? Y'all, did y'all read the Bible? Yes, sure did. And seeing yours helped me with mine. No. I'm talking about when they was going to stone that lady. You don't think that was nice, nasty? We don't know what he wrote on the ground, but I'm sure it was probably their sins. He called people vipers, and then he said, I'm offering you heaven, but if you don't want it, vipers. What? He called their churches like synagogues and Satanists. I mean, y'all don't see how I used to chop people in the throat? Real good and real fast. Jesus definitely used to hit people with the I'm trying to tell you. Seeing how he responded in the word, I can't help but think he was, right? Just look at the answers he get when they used to come and be getting on Jesus' nerves. Yes, he do, with a slick mouth. Right. See, y'all, listen. They say, Jesus, your disciples is over there. He said, Jesus, your mama. He said, who is my mama and who is my daddy? My brother. Look, what? Jesus, they want you to come pray for Lazarus. He said, I'll get to it. He was at the wedding. He called them faithless too. Right. Like, what you mean? I'm sure he was irritated. It said he got angry and stuff. Y'all missed that part? Even when he was a kid, he didn't play. Right. Jesus used to be irritated with the... Jesus would pull up. He knew what was up with everybody. Right. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean now? If they ain't over here, what is they doing? Right. This. Remember when they said he got rid of the little boy and he said, I ain't did none of that. Told Joseph, hold on, cool now. Wait a minute. Don't forget who I am, nigga, now. Listen. All of that. Especially when he said women is not, he said woman, it is not yet my time. That part. I mean, he flipped the tables and got to whipping people, right? But we just talking about the slick mouth. Listen, he said yes, and it shows. In the show, The Chosen, he had an attitude and the facial. Right, he was able, always talking in parables, even when he was talking slick. That part. You said laugh out loud family that did me dirty. Said they were worried about the repercussions because I don't bother nobody until you bother me. They said that all changed. Come on. You said calling his mom a woman. Right. Listen. Listen. He called them dogs and everything. He did. Vipers, venomous snakes, everything. Like what? Didn't he call him unclean? He was letting folks know what it was. Remember when he told Joseph, "Be easy," right? Right. That's why I'm like, what Jesus is y'all reading about? Because the one I know, he was letting them know. I mean, think about it. You heal a person that can't walk, can't see, and you turn around and tell them, "Don't tell nobody who I am." Don't tell nobody who I am. Don't tell nobody I did this for you. Don't tell them. You just brought back the sight of a person that's been blind for 40 years, and you don't expect them to tell nobody. What what they gonna say, Lord? When they not walking around, what they say? I mean, you don't think people are gonna ask who did it? Hey, Pumpkin, how you been, Miss Angel? You said they don't get the reaction they expect from me anymore. That part. He was very blunt and straight to the point, and you said, and that's what I needed to work on to be more like Christ. That part. Why is we talking about all of this? Get to the point. What's up? I'm busy. What you need? I'm doing good, Pumpkin. I'm doing good. Listen, you said our little deacon act like a young G. Like Jesus said, don't mention my name. I'm trying to tell you. This my thing, though. How do y'all think he was going to be able to handle the people that he handled if he didn't have that? Did y'all see how much they used to be on? Not to mention niggas was trying to take him out before he could ever even breathe. You don't think you will come here with a little bit of an attitude that no niggas want to kill you and you plan to die for it? How do you think he... Okay, can we just do a little improv here? Let's look. We're going to use you. Here we go. This is every person born on earth. This is every person that was alive during the time that Jesus was alive. Tiffy. Okay? Tiffy represents all humans that were alive before, because Jesus showed up before he was born too. So before and after and since. Okay? Let's agree that Tiffy is the human population. Can you raise your hands? Do you all agree with me? We're going to say she's the whole human population. Okay? Y'all with that? Can we agree? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So could you imagine showing up prior to your birth, right? And meeting people during the time you was alive and then even after that, okay? Now look at this. Every person that Jesus walked up to, y'all do realize he's God in the flesh. He already knew everything about him. He already knew if you was going to betray him. Right? He already knew if you was going to follow him. Every single person. So could you imagine that you're Jesus and you talking to people, right? And they're telling you before you're born, Christ ain't real, man. Not knowing that they're looking at Christ. Then he gets born. Okay, he comes to earth. He already knew that the people was going to be trying to unalive him when he got here. And every single face that he looked into, he knew if you would deny him. He knew if you was going to curse his name. He could see every single dirty, nasty thing that you did in every... It's not one person that he didn't walk up to, and it's almost like the scanner machine at the airport. The one for your purse and the one for your body. It's like a CAT scan. So if your heart was black, guess what he could see? If you were a liar, he already knew it. So the people that was coming up to him and trying to question him about him being a savior, about, oh, well, your disciples is doing this, or, well, I thought y'all, you know, he said he gonna destroy the temple and all of this stuff. How y'all think he was looking at them? You don't think you would have to be irritated that you had to die for all of those people? You're literally looking at people and they're saying, you will never exist, Christ. Jesus is not a real thing. Or looking God in the face, in the flesh, and saying, I'm God. Hello. Knowing that you were sent here to be a sacrifice for all of these people. He felt every emotion we did. But the difference between him and us, he already knew who he was dealing with. He didn't have to figure it out. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Right. See, when we meet people, we got to get to know them. When every single person that Jesus came, he knew exactly who they was. He knew their whole life from the beginning to the end. You don't think he was a little irritated at times that he was going to have to drop out his blood in the dirt for folks that thought about him? He could hear their secret thoughts. And still had to say, I'm offering you eternal life. Do you want it? So he can hear them say, who do you think you are? In their minds, you can't offer me eternal life. You're a human. And he got to say it again. Do you want the living water? And even if he rejected them, they rejected him to his face, he still allowed himself to be crucified for them, knowing that. Knew exactly who they was and still had to let them do what they did. Oh, and still cried out to God to forgive them. Okay. You can't avoid it. You hear me? You can't. Jesus, I mean, he could have got up off the cross, but he didn't. Okay? So this goes back to our emotions. He wept, he was angry, all sorts of things. He felt everything that we feel. That's how he could tell us, you don't need to continue being, you said, very irritated and ungrateful. So when he say let go of anger, he felt it. When he say don't stay in sadness, he felt it. When he said try to do your best to treat people right, everything that you, how hard do you think it was for him to treat people right that he knew was going to set him up to die, not to lose no money, to die? Mind you, it didn't just start when he was grown. Y'all know this because we read the infancy of Jesus Christ. He perceived what was in people when he was 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 months old, because he was still God in the flesh. So he knew that the people that got the chance to hold him, if their great grandkids or grandkids would be the kids that was saying crucify him, because he could see their whole line better than That's So Raven. And he knew he still had to go get on the cross for them. And still ask God to forgive them. Okay? You said, "Ooh, I know that was right." Hey, I'm sure it was. And you know that they granddaddy or a man of many sorrows, right? You got to think, when he walked up to somebody, he knew if they were going to be unalived by somebody else, right? He knew if that person was not nice behind closed doors. It's a lot of stuff. And you don't think he thought, like, I don't want to die for you? Ah! He might not have wanted to. I don't know. No, I know he was sitting here to do that. But still, he has a human part of him now. Knowing that he was saving them had to be very disheartening to him. Exactly. He came down into flesh so he could experience emotions like we do. You do understand that, right? Huh? So he knows all of the emotions that you feel. He knows them all. Like John Coffey from the Green Mile, that he was supposed to, that was supposed to be the story of Christ. Exactly. You said that's why he's able to intercede on our behalf. Uh-huh. Work a lot. You are blessed, queen, teaching, listening, talking, and sharing. Much love and respect. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Jesus wept, and he got angry and other stuff too. Oh, yeah. So understand, he had to look folks in the face and know that they was going to betray him and still tell him, I love you. And I'm going to die for you. So that hopefully before I take my breath out of your body, you choose me. So y'all get this humanity now. He walked up to every person and said, I will die for you. I will die for you. I will die for your children. I will die for your grandkids. I will die for your great-great-grandkids. I hate you. I will die for you. God forgive him. You the Christ? Take yourself. Don't forget to sing now. get? For every time you lied, for every time you fornicated, for every time you cheated somebody, for every time you got sick, for every time that you decided to help somebody else sin and somebody else got... Hello? Every time you wanted to hate somebody. Every time you wanted to... And that's not just one person, it's every person that could have been born as well. No, you good. You all right. You are fine. Okay, he died for us and asked God to forgive us, and we still act a fool for Satan and wonder why our life is backwards. Come on, auntie. So you getting it? You feeling that? He had to look in everybody's face and say, I would die for you, even though you will spit in my face, even though you gonna hurt what I created. And it be, this beer is very soft. I didn't pick it up because I guess I was running this stuff. But this beer real soft. See, this make me want to hold Cabbage Patch. Look, that's how you know. Y'all see the, you see it? Y'all see me? Baby, I was about to start petting. This is about the size of Cabbage Patch probably right now. That's crazy. This ain't even a kid. You see the arm? You see it? This how you put them kids to sleep. That's... And I told you my kids call me the baby whisperer, baby, because I know how to get a kid asleep. You hear me? No, it's time for you to come on and lay on down. Let's go. And I start, and you know what's funny? Them grandkids, they still hum like they grew up. See, I'm sad because I ain't got to get a hold to Cabbage Patch yet, but you just wait. I hums. And it's so crazy because they are older, right? And I haven't done it since, I only do it like when they newborn, up to about 6 months. When grandma hold them, I'll hum. And I don't do no, I just go, This is what I do, right? With their head right here. Do you know now, Emu, like when I'm putting her to sleep, she'll look up at me. I don't even know if she understands that I'm the one that used to do that to her. And she'll start humming. On the same exact pattern that I hum with them. My grandson was doing it too. My daughter was like, Mom, why did you... I said, they putting themselves to sleep. It's going to relax them. Right? And so I'm going to get to Cabbage Patch so I need to get to her and hold her so she can... Mother and grandma senses kicking in. Baby, yes. Listen, I don't even... Ain't no kids at this house. You hear me? But I'm so used to... I know a baby is about this small. You hear me? And I got a grandbaby. She about this size right now. It's so crazy. Once they start coming, they don't quit, huh? I started with 1 and now I got 4. And that's crazy. For real crazy. You said soothing humming is a real thing with babies. Yeah, I'm about to put you to sleep. You ain't about to have me stressed out. I got stuff to do. And I try to get them while they little. So that way if grandma got a babysitter, I already know what it takes to get you to sleep. Because I'm not staying up with you all night. I'm going to go to sleep on you. And then your mama going to be mad. Because you probably didn't got into something. Well, listen. At this point, she's babysitting me. I'm tired. Been up since early this morning. It's time for me to lay down. So do me a favor real quick. On your same paper that you wrote down your emotions on, okay? On your same paper that you wrote down the symptoms of those said emotions. It'll come back to me. You said, huh? Oh, for the grandkids? You talking about for the grandkids? I don't know how kind they are to. I don't know how kind they. Oh, I don't know how kind they are to books. That depends on if their mothers and fathers teach them to appreciate books. I'm gonna be like the old one, folks. If you blowing too much money, then it won't be coming to you. It'll go to the dog. I'm only giving. Listen, I hopefully before I go, I know who like books and who don't. Cause right now my toes. She said you can leave them for the grandkids, baby. Listen, my I gotta know that they appreciate books. I won't be. My feet is all the way on the outside of these sandals. I think that just gave me a little bit of anxiety. Parched. Something to drink. You listen. I don't have a dog, but if my grandkids don't like books, I won't be leaving them to them. That reminded me of my granny. Don't do them. Listen. See, that's why people. I mean, you don't know, but if they don't like books, I'm not giving them my books. I'll give them to somebody I know gonna use them. You said, when did I get a dog? Well, never mind. Huh? I don't have a dog. I think I was babysitting one for a minute, and then I put it back. It had to go. I mean, I didn't put nothing back. It might have ran away or something. I don't really know. So there's that. I was pet sitting for about 2 months. The new owners or something might have came and got. I don't know what happened to it. That's why I don't need no pets. I do not need no pets. I'll be right back. I was pet sitting for a minute. You know, but sometimes animals just. I don't know. I think my oven. Baby, that food smells so good. It still smells like it's in the oven. Yo, I'm like, is my oven off? That's why I don't have no pets. Moving on. Y'all know I gotta throw a joke in there every once in a while. It's part of who God made me. If you don't like it, don't come over here. Let's get that straight. I don't want anybody that doesn't like me watching me. Hello. If you secretly hate me, please don't come back here. Don't watch from the shadows. Ex-friends, anybody that I don't talk to anymore, y'all already know me, and y'all know I don't like people watching me that I don't mess with. So if you really don't mess with CERCA, and if you know my other name, you don't mess with her either, don't come watch me yet in the shadows. Don't do that. I don't like people watching me that I don't talk to. Okay, just go on with your life. Don't come back and check on me. Don't worry about what is going on with me or nothing. Just go on with your life. Okay? Okay? Don't check on me. Don't worry about it. Oh, I know. I know. But I'm for real. I know some people like to go and check in on their exes and check in on their ex homegirl. I don't do none of that, and I don't want you doing it to me. Okay? I forgive you for anything that you might have done to me, and I hope that you can forgive me if I did something to you. But yeah, I don't want people that I don't talk to watching me. It's weird. It's like you driving around in a white van. Okay? So let that be noted. Some people like haters. Mm-mm. I don't want nobody that don't watch me. Don't check on me. God got me. Don't even come back over here. Please and thank you. And I'm just being real. I forgive you, but I don't want you watching me. I think it's weird, and I don't go look at your page or nothing. Ah! And don't. If I don't fool with you, don't come bother me. I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. Moving on. Now, back to these good old emotions we got. That's funny. A few people left. Oh, I can feel it. Ah! We had like 8 people leave out of here. It's some on this side and that side. Right on. Get on. See ya. Don't let the instantly. Come on out of here. Thank you. I be trying to tell y'all. It's weird to me. That's psychopathic behavior. Psychopaths sit and watch folks that they really don't like, and that they want to destroy their life and stuff, and so they sit back and they watch them. And they watch their every move until they can pounce on them. I don't want nobody around me like that. No. I don't want nobody around. I'm trying to tell you. You know how some people like to have haters? I don't want any. Because if you got hatred, you probably got jealousy somewhere, and jealousy is cruel as the grave. Have y'all not watched Snapped and Killer Wives and all the other shows? Killer Best Friends. I don't think any of that is cute. Right. No, please and thank you. Don't come back. ID channel. Come on. I didn't listen. I just want peace. Me too, Tasha. I only want people around me that's gonna be cool. You ready to grow. If I gotta feel like you in competition or you trying to tear me down or be on some weird stuff or I gotta be on my guard with you all the time, I don't want you around me. And that's probably why I just always be by myself. Cause people don't they'll say they like you, but they really don't. They really they really only like the feeling that you give them, right? That's why I'm okay with being over here by myself. I don't need the fakeness, girl. You see where I be at. Michaela, you know too, huh? You like, yeah, auntie, I be in the you already told me you be in the house and you young too. That's the crazy thing. That's why I ain't got no friends. Look, and y'all nephew is way young now. Listen, he grown, but he way young still. And he's already learned a lesson we wish we could have learned 20 years ago. Running with all them fake folks. Getting us in situations whole time. They're jealous. And most times you don't even have more than them. They be weird. Why would you... Anybody that want to cause pain to a person that has less than them or whatever, you're weird. That you have a different sense of thinking like that don't nobody want. Mm-mm. That's it's something wrong with you. You want to hurt a person that's already in a bad situation or already is not healthy in their mind. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Joy. You hear me? You said you can't buy confidence. That's right. And some people will try to make you feel bad because you're strong or you've been able to persevere through adversity or whatever else it is. Like, folks is weird, I'm telling you. They crazy. Exactly. Always watching you. You said looking you up and down. Oh, saying, oh, you look cute. Mm-hmm. That's the part that gets me. They have more than me and be hating me. Why? If you're supposed to have it all, girl. You said me, my family, my art, my books. That's all I need. I mean, it's just sad. It really is. There's crazy people on this planet. That's what I. Okay, so another part of this exercise, really quickly. Can you all do it for me, please? Can you go through the New Testament and find different emotions? Like if Jesus was angry, if he was sad, da 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 da. Find an emotion that scripture that I do not need you. Well, hello there, Pumpkin. You said hi. Can you go through and find a scripture that references where Jesus was having an emotion? And for those of you, Jojo, you wasn't here, but we talked about emotions again, and we looked up good emotions and bad emotions and the benefits and the stressors on the body of different emotions, right? Jesus wept in John 11 and 35, so we know he cried, which means he was probably sad, right? Or scared or something. What other scriptures we got? Because sometimes Jesus, people make it because he was God in the flesh that he didn't have feelings, but he did. Hello. But he did. He did have feelings. He said, okay, bet. Thank you, Dean. I'm going to catch up. You all right, Pumpkin? You okay? You already know you on time whenever you get here. Mark 3 and 5. After looking around at the people, Jesus was grieved at their hardness of heart and rebuked them with a righteous anger. Oh, Matthew 26 and 37. It says he was deeply distressed and troubled. So he had righteous anger. He was grieved. He was deeply distressed and troubled. What else we got? You said in the Garden of Gethsemane when he asked God to take the cup from him, but not his will, but God's will be done. Okay. 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 Do we got any more? You don't even gotta do the Bible. If you got your Mark 5, 3 and 5 is something serious. Jesus was mad when he had to cleanse the temple in Matthew 25 or 21. He said John 2 and 13 through 22 being angered by injustice in the temple. Matthew 9 and 36 says Jesus felt compassion for the crowds. Interesting. Did you know he felt that? Luke 41, he was angry and cleared the temple. Did you really think about how many emotions he experienced? Did you really pay attention to whatever? John 13, Jesus was sad about the coming betrayal. Interesting. I got you. Huh? Had you ever thought about all the emotions that he went through when he was on earth? Or even just the ones that were listed. It's okay. You said Luke 19:41. It's all right, okay. I just wanted y'all to go and see, right? Because I don't know all of the scriptures where he felt emotions, but it's important. Okay. He had the hardest life he did. You said Mark 6 and 6 says Jesus was amazed at the unbelief of the people in his hometown of Nazareth. Come on. Matthew 14 and 14. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved with compassion towards others. Mark 9 and 19. Jesus scolded the crowd as an unbelieving generation and asked, how long should I put up with you? This was a moment of frustration and anger at their lack of faith. He said, how long I got to deal with you now? Jesus felt pity for the widow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What really got me is when John the Baptist went in the Chosen series. Okay. Okay. So, you said Matthew 15 and 32 displaying righteous anger at the temple. So when you think about that, if you guys want to, we can do that tonight. It's up to y'all. But whatever scripture you Googled, go look up that emotion and see what effect it has on the body. And then write that down on your paper. Maybe you already have it there. Matthew 8 and 10, when Jesus heard it, he marveled. So he was surprised or amazed, you could say. Okay. So whatever scripture you wrote up, whatever the emotion was that Jesus felt, Mark 6, he had compassion for the leper. They lowered through the roof to him. Okay. So go look up the effect of that emotion on Jesus's body. Some of you already did with some of the emotions that you wrote down earlier. You said John 15 and 10 talks about Jesus experiencing joy for fulfilling his Father's will. Okay, so he was happy. Mark 3 and 5. He was filled with trouble and sorrowful because of his crucifixion. Okay. So once you look it up, whatever emotions are listed in the scripture, I want you to go and look up what effects those have on the body and write it down. Because sometimes we feel like God, he don't understand, but clearly he does. Luke 23 and 34, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Okay. Okay. You said Mark 10 and 13, Jesus became indignant when his disciples rebuked who? Those who were bringing the not became indignant. And it says that the joy set before him motivated him to endure the cross in the Hebrews. Okay. Jesus had so much anguish, he sweated blood. Luke 23:44. Here we go. Excuse me. Did y'all really, I mean, have you thought about those emotions? And again, this is, we got all the way on this because we was in that girl business right here. But this is why y'all teacher be like, I don't want to feel that. And this, I'm gonna be honest, and it's not good, but this is why I used to hang up on people. Remember I told y'all I try not to hang up on people now. So I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Right? Now if you want to keep talking, I'm probably gonna hang up. But for the most part, this is why I used to hang up on people. Because you're about to take my emotions to a place and I don't want to be hurting. I don't want to have to feel pain, my back hurting, headache. I don't want to have to feel none of that. So I'm going to cut this off before, because when people know that they can control your emotions, they'll play with them. You know that, right? You said, ooh, I just got home. Can't wait to write these down. Girl, Rika. It's real, real crazy. Because we went over the effects. You said, oops, that was John 12, feeling troubled and sorrowful. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Right? And that's why I told y'all, people that keep me stressed out and they continually run to drama, why y'all think I told y'all what I do in the morning time? If I know that the person that's calling me in the morning time is gonna be talking crazy, I don't answer the phone for them. I wait until later in my day, so I can establish a peaceful start. Right? It's one of the reasons I've been single, because I don't want to have to trip with nobody. I don't want to have to argue. I don't want to have to do none of that. So, because that kind of stuff, if you have autoimmune or any kind of issue, high blood pressure, diabetes, the moment that your chemicals in your body start to be imbalanced, you are on your way to being sick. So then you have to look at the people that are around you. Do they want to keep you angry? Do they want to keep you in a state of confusion? Do they want to keep you, whatever emotion it is? And then go look and see what that emotion, the stress that it causes on your body, and see if that's what you've been going to the doctor for. Hello. And the doctor's like, we don't know what's wrong. It's the worst. Someone ruin your great day. Sometimes it take all day to get your mood right. And that's why I know I'm not supposed to, but this hang up finger is real. Okay. In real life. My cousin, I told y'all, she told y'all. She'll be like, all right now, let's change the subject. Let's go to something else. Now, I'm not saying I'm the chipperest person all the time. Because if you do, like, with my situation recently, I was able to vent a lot of stuff, right? That I hadn't been able to vent in a long time. And it felt good. That's probably why y'all saw me lighter, too, because I was able to vent a lot of things, right? But definitely doing a deep dive into this. The timing was perfect. I was about to waste time scrolling. Uh-oh, my block game, too. That part, energy vampires are. Oh, talk about that. It's the worst. You said the anger he displayed in Matthew 15:32 caused him faster heart rate, increased blood pressure, muscle tension, rapid breathing, flushed face, sweating, stomach discomfort, and clenched fist and trembling. Dang, all from one emotion? Crazy how I'm reading the book about what stress does to the body, and this is our class. Are you serious? And you came in, it sure is. Right on time, JoJo. Thank you, Monty. Monty, thank you, Punky. Listen, it sure is. Listen. Now look, Joy says she reading a book. That's crazy. We gotta live it out every day, right? But this is why y'all deans stay away from folks that keep me in negative emotions, right? What verse was what? I think it's a verse y'all already put up there. Matthew 15:32. Okay. Now you see why. Now you see why, though. Can we go back to this is why I didn't let y'all add people? You're welcome. Because how was you going to learn or be at peace and you arguing with people in the live? Y'all see, even me, I would have to step out for a minute and go get my meds, take a breather, come back, make me some coffee, and be like trying to ignore folks. Y'all remember this? I had to learn that though. I didn't start out like that. Now I would kind of ask me, hey, can you get out of here? If you don't agree, just leave. You don't have to, and y'all see what all I did with, but God even helped me deal with that. Right? And it was some people that was just coming in here to listen for whatever weird reason, so they could talk about what I didn't know or whatever. I don't really know, but I just know you have no life if you got to do stuff like that. And then there were some people that came in here to like just be weird. Watch me and don't say nothing. This is an interactive class. Moving on. Anyway, yeah, I need you to go through the emotions that Jesus felt and look at and see what effect it had on his body, and then check your 5 emotions that you wrote down and see if any of the scriptures that you went to had the same emotion that you wrote down in the beginning of this. You hear me? So I asked y'all to write down 5 emotions in the beginning of this exercise. Okay? Excuse me. Did Jesus experience any... Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Any of the emotions that you wrote down? If he did, write down the effects on the body of the ones you and Jesus shared together. I promise it smell like food in here. That's that cast iron, y'all. Got it smelling like the food is still cooking in here. It make me real happy. Ooh-wee. Reigns Truly. Do you guys have blessed oil? If you got blessed oil, you can do the same thing Jesus did. You know that, right? With the Holy Spirit, all you gotta do is get your oil and touch his eyes and speak, and have him speak it too. I'm going over YouTube. I missed the majority of the class. Oh, okay. You hear me? The same, the same thing. I had a. I don't know if you know, but my baby had a optic nerve glioma, and they said her eye was gonna pop out her socket. I said I don't claim none of that. They said she was gonna lose her hair. I said, yeah, no, she won't. My baby had beautiful hair. It's almost down to her rear end when no. You said I got some in my car and my house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It worked, nephew. Yeah. I didn't receive nothing they said. If Jesus can use his spit, I can use some oil. But I did. I literally took my spit and put it on my baby's eyelids, and her sight came back. She went through one round, and they was like, I said, she's not going through all that. Y'all got one shot at it. If it don't work, it's in God's hands after that. It is in God's hands after that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, God is still a healer, y'all. And sometimes, like, what did it say? Your faith is what's going to heal you. I just had to tell my daughter this the other day. Make sure you don't have more faith in the doctors than you do God. Okay? Speak healing over your children and yourself. Yeah. Yeah. That's why when them doctors were saying, I said, ain't none of that gonna happen. My mama did me the same way, though. They told my mama I would never have kids. And I was young. Hadn't even really got off the porch or did nothing. They was like, yep, she'll never have no kids. Da, da, da. My mama said, what? Yes, she will. She sure will have kids. Yeah, they said because of the way all the whatever. Oh, okay. Doctors told me I would never have kids. You got 4. Me too. And if I didn't have my 2 side, I might have 20. Listen, I don't believe nothing they say. I got a baby going through infertility right now, and I told her when God ready, you'll have one. They told me the same thing, and baby, listen, if I didn't get them 2 side, I'd probably still be having kids right now. No. No. Listen, I don't want no parts of that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Thank you, Dad. Same here. I have 4. Listen, I had my last baby with 1 tube and 1 ovary. That's what my baby going through right now. Thank you, Nico. That's what my baby's going through right now. Y'all know she had to have emergency surgery last year. God can send me one in 5 to 6 years. A kid. Yeah, that part. 26 or 27 is a good age to have a baby. It is, because you done got out all your 20s, right? Now, I tell you this, though. The older you have them, nigga, you be tired. No, I'm just playing. I don't know, because I had all of mine before 23. Or by 23. Me too, I had 4. Listen. And I ain't gonna lie to you, nephew. I'm happy I got them out of the way while I had the energy. Because let me be quiet. Because some of your aunties in here, they got little bitty babies and they close to my age, so I ain't going to make them feel nothing. But I ain't going to lie to you. I'm happy I got them out of the way. Because I couldn't even imagine myself right now with, like, I'm too tired. And I'm not knocking nobody that do. Because I know some of y'all is my age and y'all got little ones. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying for me. For CERCA. You have 7, 4, and 2. How old are you? It's true. I had mine in my late 30s. You have patience, but you be tired. Them be the bad. No, I'm just playing. You know how they say, like when parents, well, my kids say it. I was way stricter. You said, listen, I'm so glad you had yours young too. Right. Me and my brother in competition. He gonna have the first one. I'm speaking it. Hilarious. You 36. Oh yeah. Your babies is real little. I'm sorry. Right. Listen. I'm happy I got. I'm not knocking nobody, cause God times when the children come. It's when He want them to be here. Listen, I get it, but when I tell you these nerves be tore up at times, come get your kids, please, girl. Now you see why, as much as I love my grandkids, I still ain't really moved on just yet. Cause baby, Emu and the rest, they be listen. When I be like, girl, y'all see how whenever I go visit, I come back, I sleep for like 2 days. Girl, them kids be having me woe out. You said you're not lying. I'm exhausted all the time. You got little babies? If I had a baby now, I would be too tired running after them. Girl, you said yeah. I never thought I would have them. Then God, that's what I said. He give everybody they baby. Oh. Come here, Bell Bell. Let me. You feeling okay? Check your temperature. Let me see. Okay, well, here. There's a kiss on your forehead, pumpkin. Hopefully, it give you a little strength. Because, baby, sometimes it's hard for me to get out the bed. Listen, wait a minute. And you got to do, I want some cereal and I want some sausage and stuff. Oh, I had 4 in 3 years. My last were twins and I was done. They started coming in pairs. That part, mine stay with me, Lord, girl. Definitely be worn out, especially that 2-year-old. I already know. Because, baby, Emu used to have me so tired, and Granny's son. I ain't got that much time around Edna. And Cabbage Patch just got here. But, baby, them 2 other ones, the first 2 grandkids, baby, they had me woe out. Them niggas had me woe out. Y'all know I was just down there with Emu, baby. I could not wait for her mama to get home from work. I would be counting. Come on. Come get your baby. Come on. Baby, I told y'all that day she was, mama, wake up. Baby, she didn't put me to sleep, just like the videos on TikTok. We laying down to take a nap, baby. I woke up and she patting me. Okay, well, somebody needed to take a nap here. If you don't want to do it, I will. Because, nigga, I'm tired. My daughter got my attitude. You said one girl was enough, girl. Because she sure put me to sleep a couple times in that time. She said, did she take a nap? I don't know. But I did. I was tired by 12 o'clock. She didn't have to be. I just closed the door and had her in here with me because I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I pray for all mothers and fathers that are over 40. You said my nephew put me to sleep one time, 2 months. See, listen, them kids, I think they do it on purpose. They wear you out so you can go to sleep so they can go get into stuff. Because, baby, any other time you breathe on them niggas and they sleep. They be plotting on us. That's all I can think of. They be plotting on us. And they be watching your breathing patterns and all. Yes, to make sure you're fully asleep. Yeah, they do. I sent Tasha and tweeted him a video on my son. He was acting up. Then said, I love you. Right. Right. Exactly. They know what they be doing. They smart. The hell, some of them smarter than us. No, I don't want no parts of it. Be like the parents whose kids did utter destruction at 10. Ooh, baby. I do not miss them days. Listen, I had 4 under 6. They were 6, 4, 2 and 1 or something like that? Baby, no. He locked you out the other day. Hilarious. He said, get on outside. You need some time to yourself. Nephew, you cannot be locking your mama outside. You said, listen. Hilarious. He said, you need some alone time. And he do too. Maybe he was getting on his nerves. You said, Mom, say, Nana, you was snoring. She had me so tired. I'm 59. She's 11. And will be snoring. And will. And will, baby, like an animal? What you mean? I told you that baby was opening my eyes, talking about Mama. She patting me, then she opening Mama. Wake up. Baby, no, you need to close your eyes. We all need to go night-night in here. Everybody. Me, you, Strawberry Shortcake, the bear, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, everybody. Everybody, it's nap time. Everybody needs to take a nap. And I was getting her to go to sleep by putting Minnie Mouse to sleep. But honey, Minnie Mouse she put me and Minnie Mouse to sleep. Shoot. Dang, kid. Put all of us to sleep. And she was still up running around. You hear me? Mm-mm. Thank you, God, for Tide Tubes. I know we wasn't supposed to do it, but thank God right now. Because, baby, I don't even know what I would do. Mm-mm. Nope. I be too dang tired. Sure. I be needing 2-3 naps a day. Listen. I be needing my rest. All them naps I had to miss out on in my 20s and my 30s, I'm catching up on every last one of them in my 40s. Now I see why old people just go to sleep. Old people just, you be talking to them and they don't want to hear your conversation, so they just be like that. Sometimes they probably don't even be asleep. They just want you to quit talking. I see why they do it. And I'm about to be on that same stuff. When the kids start talking to me, I'm just start acting like I'm going to sleep. You said I tell my G baby, please go sit down and watch Nastya. Oh, my grandbaby was watching that because I'm trying not to spaz. Woo, baby, because sometimes she don't take no nap. Girl, I had 10 and 15 kids for real. Thank God for menopause. Listen. My granddaughter be where she be opening all the gifts and doing like all that noise and crawling out from under the bed and her daddy. Yes. I be like, I'm not your mama. Get up here and lay down, girl. I will tap them legs in a minute. I am not against tapping your legs to make you take a nap. I will pop that thigh real good. I said lay down. Do what you need to do around here. You said, yeah. Girl, I will pop that leg good right there in that thigh part. 2 good taps. You gonna lay down. Tap them legs and will. And will. Honey, we're not gonna do this. Everybody needs to lay down. Everybody. Everybody in here needs to lay. Everybody needs to rest their eyes. You, me, the TV, everybody. You said I just stole that. I'm trying to tell you. I will tap them legs some good. Look here. You get right in between the knee and the hip bone, baby. They going to sleep. I said lay down. It don't hurt. It scares them. And then they start that fake cry good. Get that on now, because then it's going to release that the Tylenol your body making. It's going to calm you down, and then you're going to go on and go to sleep, because that's what's wrong with you. Everyone in the house, take everybody. You get a nap, you get a nap, you get a nap. The plants can take a nap, baby. Everybody's going to lay down in here. Everybody. Please and thank you. Everybody can take a nap. You said not 5 minutes later, they knocked out. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, people used to come in my house and be like, where's your kids at? They in the room. Nephews still love a good nap. Y'all can tell when I ain't getting my naps during the day. I be real short. Everybody can take a nap. The dog, the cat, the birds, the lizards, everybody. Yeah. Even Jesus rested. Hello. Okay? Even Jesus rested. Think about it though. How does an enemy overtake you? They keep you exhausted. They don't let you rest. Because they know if they can bombard you, think about it. In the army and stuff like that, when they take a person prisoner, they leave the lights on, they tape their eyelids up, they play loud music, all of this crazy stuff to get you so exhausted that you'll say and do whatever they want you to do. Don't think that people don't do you like that. You hear me? People do you the same way. You got people, you said narcissists do too. Yes, they do. And after they absorb all your energy, they just disappear. Interesting. Yeah, they sure do. If that's the friend that you call her and ask her to help you do a project, she don't care about coming to help you and let you be wore out, rearranging whatever. And then as soon as she know you done, she like, can you come over here and help me do such and such? You be like, no, I'm gonna lay down. It ain't gonna take that long. You said narcs sleep deprive you. Yeah, I do know that. I've actually found that out recently. God did was out and down in that ship during the storm. I know he was upset when the disciples woke him up. That part. Interesting. And they'll be up all night. No rest for the wicked, I guess, baby. I'm gonna go to sleep. That's funny. I'm gonna go to sleep. Baby, I don't care if I got to go take me. Listen, yeah. I took off my slipper and said, what's this? My son said, act right. I said, you need some? He said, no, thank you. I'm trying to tell you. All right, Auntie, you're right. You need some act right in here? Because I got some. Plenty. What you need? You need a lot of act right or a little bit? What we doing? Tell me what you can pay for, and then we'll find out what you. Cause you about to write a check, your butt can't cash. So how much? What you got? Cause I'm about to whoop you. I am about to tear your butt up. You hear me? You about to get it. I got you. I got you, Auntie. Listen, Will. Kids need discipline. You don't gotta beat them and all of that, but they do need discipline. Because if you don't discipline your children, other people are not going to want to be around your children, and your children will be abused. They will be ignored. They will be pushed down. They will be pinned, all kinds of stuff. You better get your kids under control, because everybody is not going to be as patient with your child as you are. Everybody, your kid hit you, then they think they can hit all of those. Somebody will push your kid to the ground. These teachers is tired. Reprimand your children. Teach your children how to act so that your problem don't become everybody else's problem. Baby, I whoops everybody kids. I told y'all. Baby, I would look at the kids in the store like, sit down. Sit down. They mama turn around, I'm like, that. Ah! Hollering in this store, screaming and hollering, and I will messing up my dang concentration. I'm trying to get through the store, and your baby in here hollering and screaming for what? Give them what they want. You are ruining my shopping experience. I can't even think about what I came in here to buy. Baby, I be so irritated. That's why because, baby, I will check somebody else's kids in the store. McKylan, ask my kids. Baby, I didn't. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, I said sit down. Did you hear what your mama said? She shouldn't have to tell you more than 2 times. You are doing something dangerous. Have a seat now. I'm everybody mama when I go out. I'm everybody auntie, baby. I worked in daycare, so it ain't nothing for me. You hear me? Look, I've been watching kids since I was about 7. Sat down somewhere. Right, I can't stand when they scream and fall out, or prison will teach them. Listen, did y'all see some kids jump the lady and her kids in Chicago, and I saw she was pregnant? Baby, listen. Remember, I told you everybody ain't gonna deal with your disrespectful kids. I do not know why people don't get their kids under control. Cause you think your baby is the biggest and the baddest, and it's a niece or a nephew that'll run them into the ground, baby. Y'all better quit hyping y'all kids' heads up, cause everybody ain't gonna play with you. Some people don't care about going to sit down. And y'all got y'all kids hyped up, baby, and they'll be laid down. Some of these old folks ain't gonna play with your disobedient, smart mouth, grown, no control having children, honey. That's why I stay on the inside. Cause baby, I come from a time where aunties and uncles was snatching you by your hair and mollywopping your butt. You get disrespectful. So I don't know nothing about that. Cause baby, my aunties will haul off and slap the hell out you. You see, I'm knock you over the couch. I don't know nothing about that. And that's the kind of auntie I am. My aunties will go toe to toe with you, baby. You get to smelling yourself if you want to, baby. They'll listen. So I don't play with that. Y'all play with y'all kids. My kids is grown and they still don't. They said we play with our mom, but we know where to go because I will pounce on your ass. Baby. Y'all heard my son say he's about 15, 16. That nigga was tired. I folded his butt up so quick and was looking at down. Look, who is you talking to? Swept them legs, baby. Who? You said I launched my crowd across the room too quick. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not about to tell you. A lady got her son got on her son about being in a crowd and bullying kids. She said folks will lay you out or down behind their kids. You don't know who folks you deal. I'm trying to listen. No, for real. Every last one of them would have saw me. That baby, listen. And you didn't, baby. I got a right to do. Ooh, Jesus, let me stay in the house. Listen, right back in the day, you got whooped by Miss Pearl. You said then she took you to your granny, probably another. I'm talking about grown, girl. I ain't talking about no kid. I'm talking about 17, 18. I think I had my son in my arms the last time one of my aunties slapped the hell out of me. Baby, I got the I'm grown and this and that. I was 16, 17, baby. She ex-military too. I'm talking about she caught me with a backhand, nigga. Bow! In my mouth. They wasn't waiting. Hell, they'll jump on you now if you get to talking crazy. And they old. But before you know it, it'll be a Bart and Lisa Simpson thing going on. Now, I'm trying to tell you. Please. My family is crazy. And it might have a pistol on you. Who you talking to? Let me get my purse. And now I'm the auntie with the purse. Hello. I'm not about to play with you. Better get your kids. What they used to tell us, don't put yourself in the grown folks' business now. Come on. Y'all better get y'all kids because some people don't care about my auntie slapped my sister kid. We looked away. Didn't want auntie smoke. I'm trying to tell you. Baby. All the kids that used to come to my house, I told y'all. And I told their parents, I will whoop your kids. So don't drop them off over here. Auntie is fun, but auntie will whoop them. And the moment they swing on me, I'm wearing, excuse my language, I'm wearing their ass out like I'm going to wear mine out. So if you don't want nobody touching your kids, don't bring them to my house. I ain't going to whoop them for no reason, but they know the rules. And I'm not going to let them get away with nothing. My kids, and I'm talking about 17, 18, 19, 20. I do not care. Like my kids' friends will come in and they start cussing. They be like, Not here. You can't do that with my mama. I know your mama don't care, but my mama don't play that. Oh yeah, this be, and my kids are like freeze up like, and I'm talking about they 18, 19, 20 now. My son just got on one of his friends. He 28. My uncle got smart with my grandma. She walked up on him with a pew pew behind her back and told him it's best if he leave her house and not come back. He was scared. I'm trying to tell you, I don't go nowhere without grandma. And I ain't saying that's gonna stop me from being hurt, but I'm telling you, I'm not about to play with you. I don't want no problems. I mind my business. I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. You need to do the same, and you need to keep your disrespectful kids over there. Because it's folks that'll pound your kids into the ground. You talking about pound town? No. Ugh, not that kind. I didn't saw some folks whoop some teenagers, honey, dog walk they tail because you want to be up in the grown. Teach your children not to be in grown folks' business. Teach them how to have respect. Y'all put them tracks and stuff in their hair and they get to clicking their nails and think they won't get slapped across their face and baby folks will be waiting on them. I'm trying to tell you, y'all better get y'all kids under control. I don't play disrespectful children. None. And I didn't even when I was young. I'm trying to tell you, I told you them daycare kids. I was only 18. Boy, them parents used to say, what exactly did you do to Haley to get her to mind? I gave her the death stare. Sit your. They got these kids thinking they friends with the adults. Man, listen. Nope. Like Craig told Daddy, that's somebody grandma. Watch your mouth. I'm trying to tell you. And I am somebody grandma. So watch your mouth. Four people's grandmas, as a matter of fact. Listen. That's the black conversation. I understood everything in your nephew. You better sit your butt down. Don't make me have to come back in here. And if I gotta come back in here, it's your. Listen. Emu mama on it too. She look at Emu like this. And Emu be like, sorry. You said I heard every word. I'm trying to tell you. What did I told y'all I do it just to see if my kids still respond. I will clap my hands and they all turn around simultaneously still. My son is 28, my daughter's 26, 23, and 22. And if I clap my hands and they all together, they all stop and turn and look at me. It still works. It still works. It still works. My brothers are in their 50s and never use profane language in front of my mom. It's respect. Exactly. My mama told me, I'm your mama, not your little friends. I brought you in and I'll take you. Man, listen. You better lay low. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. And I already have big poppy eyes. They be shook. Listen. Listen. Can you put the fear of God? Listen. Honey. I did not play that. I told you I could snap my fingers and my kids would sit down crisscross applesauce with their hands in their lap. I was not playing and I was only like 26. I was not going to tell them nothing more than once. I didn't have no time. You better listen the first time. If I got to tell you more than once, it's not going to be pretty. But I told y'all I had attitude adjusters all around my house. You said not the Pavlov experiment, still working on it. Do. It do. It does. It still works. Yeah. I was not telling them nothing more than one time. You better sit your butt down. And I was getting on other, I was known as the auntie that was going to reprimand everybody kids. Okay? That was my job. When I moved from the West Coast, people were still calling me like, can you talk to, mind you, they got husbands and everything. I'm trying to tell you. I don't, I was young, but I was mean even back then. And I don't mean mean as in I'm gonna abuse your kids. I'm not gonna abuse your kids, but I'm gonna whoop them. I'm gonna whoop them. And if you don't want to get a hold to them, I am, because I don't want them teaching my kids no bad behavior. I remember telling mine, oh, you think I care? Because I don't. I will send you back to your, listen, one tried me ever since. The others be like, mama, don't play with the kid. Listen, stay safe. That part. Trying to tell you. Ain't nobody got time for that. You said my son too, and he doesn't stop. I'ma say, yeah, it's all in what you let them do. But you can't wait until they. I started training my kids when they could sit up and crawl, right? So soon as they start crawling, I'm telling y'all, when they was like 6, 7 months, we gonna do this exercise where I sit you right here and you don't move. And if you move, no, stay. Stay. Because what if the house is on fire, God forbid, or something like that, and you have to put them in a space? You need to know that they are going to be there. You can't have them running into the house after you and you're trying to go get your other children out or something like that. Or if you tell them to stay on this side of the street and they are all over the place, that's dangerous. It is dangerous for your child not to listen. Very dangerous. It's very dangerous for your child not to listen. You have to make that, don't, it don't matter how cute they are. They You have to make them listen. You have to. You have to. You need to know they'll be safe. Exactly. That's why I was on it. Cause if I say stand right here, I could be keeping you. You don't know that somebody got a bullet or something pointed at me right in front. You don't know. If I used to tell my kids, don't come to the door, that's what I mean. If I'm outside, don't come to this door, because there could be out somebody out here holding me at point, and I don't need y'all for them. No, you have to. And you don't have to beat them. You can do it with games. You can start it with games when they little, but it's teaching them, okay, to sit for 2 minutes, to sit for 4 minutes. You can't sit them. They're not going to sit for 15 minutes. You work up to it. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, like that. And you get up to it like that. You can play a hiding game where you're counting that it's 2 minutes, but they got to stay hidden for 2 minutes. This is teaching them to stay put when you tell them to stay. Okay? There's ways to do it. These young kids and adults be cussing with their parents. First time I heard that, I was shook. Listen, a man trained lions to fear his shoe from birth. The adults run from his shoe. You can teach anybody anything. Yeah. 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 It's all in what you let them get away with. They was cute to me, but they wasn't cute enough for me to let them hurt my heart. And I don't want to be without you, kid. Now, I can't control, medical stuff or whatever. I did, but you didn't need to. It's in you. It's in you. Some things don't need to be taught. You come from a family of fighters, girl. And don't act like I don't know y'all used to be tussling in the house. Just, right. Yeah. Y'all ain't. Y'all ain't. Mm-mm. She said, why you never taught us to fight? You come from a family of fighters, baby. It's in your blood. And you the one talking about tearing up schools and stuff. Don't forget. School, unaliver. Nigga. Why you need it when you be talking about what you be talking about? That's the one I asked her if I shave her hair. Mind you, she didn't cut her hair off. I cut my hair too, little baby. So we all got haircuts in the last 3 weeks. Right. Do I know what? Right. You ain't gonna need any of that. Look at. You was not gonna need none of that with your crazy tail. Yeah, I did. I cut it. Are you at Leaker House too? Y'all together? I ain't twisted it, but right. It look a lot better. A lot more even. This is all of it. This thing came off over time. I didn't cut all this today. I did cut a lot. Mm. Out with the old, in with the new. I did. It's probably about 4 to 6 inches. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They was supposed to be a special set, but now they still gonna be a special set. But thank you. They turned out okay. The lady, I don't know if I should have got this pink part on here, but it was supposed to match my ring, and it do. You see, they turned out okay. They did, I guess. Right. Thank you, Punky. How did you reach back there? I went to beauty school. I didn't. I took it right on in the front and said snippity snip. I went to beauty school though. You gotta think. And it probably ain't even because I didn't twist my hair. I don't really care. It just don't got that mess on there no more. Thank you. So I'm back to about where I was at when I met y'all. Right? Yeah. It's okay. Starting over. We all done cut our hair in the last, what, 3 weeks? Yeah. My daughter got accepted for next year beauty school. Ah, shoot, come on in. And yes, there go my knee. Tell her auntie will come in here and get some color or something. Don't worry about it. And we'll. Come on now. Tell her I said congratulations. Y'all niece got accepted into beauty school for next year. I did, sis. I needed to, though. You got to think. This is like Toya. Remember, I kept telling Toya, I was like, I don't want to, but it is what it is. Because you be feeling where it's going to break and stuff anyway. And my baby is in here. Y'all, I told him, I said, back in the day, if I would have lost all of this hair, I would have cried because this is about all the hair I had. I had me a post-roll ponytail. My ponytail, no. No, you guys are out of control. I cannot let you go live with me. Absolutely not. No. I don't know what y'all gonna say and what y'all gonna do. Y'all might embarrass me. I've already been humiliated enough in front of these people in the last 3 days. Would you just want to keep it going or what? I don't know what y'all gonna say. Nope. I love you. Nope. No. Y'all heard that? Yeah, no. No. You said CERCA, mine is where I was. I keep thinking about cutting them as well. Listen. Y'all see her talking about she want to go live. And both of them together? Y'all see how they was when they was here? No, ma'am. You about to get, no. Because I don't never know. I have to go over it. We going to have to do scripted stuff. Nope. I love you. No. Nope. Listen, come on. No. No, because y'all know I don't know how to get out once I let people in. No. And they'll be and say something. And she's there with her sister too. Y'all already seen them how they be over here. No. Everybody said hello though. Nephew, no. They're not trustworthy. Y'all see how they treat me when they here at the house. No. They like to make me have heart palpitations when they just say whatever they want to say. They gonna cause a scene. You already know. You already know. You're just gonna follow. You will see they be over there cussing and everything. That's why I don't be over there on their pages. Your cousin, all of them. Get ready with me's and everything. You said we're gonna be on it. No. I don't trust y'all. Mm-mm. No, I won't be doing any of that. Plus, I don't know how to get y'all out of here. Hi, Imo Isugama. Why she ain't sleep? You doing your letters, Emu? I wonder how that feels. Y'all realize in like 10 years, they're going to be like, what your grandma do? My grandma used to do YouTube. She jumping up and down. Hi, Emu Isugama. She kissed me back. I love you. Yeah, that's my, listen. Mm-hmm. Yes. Those two is like freaking frack. Right. Thing one and thing two. Want to come in here and cut up. Ain't no telling what they'll say. No. I can't. Mm-mm. I don't trust them. I have to get the content first and know what they're going to say before I let them in here. It'll be like one of them panels and I'll be trying to hurry up and get them out real fast. Mm-mm. Oh. Listen. I love them, but they ain't about to set me up. In 10 years, you will be known as a great watchman woman. She won't have to ask. Such colorful language over there. You seen it, nephew? Yeah, that's what I said. Listen. They get it from their mama. They get it from the old CERCA. They do. Mm-hmm. I am on your side. I am on y'all side. But then, see, then when y'all supposed to be on my side, y'all be on y'all sister's side. So then I got to take the side of the people I got to take the side of. Right. Right. They get it from their mama. Y'all know how it be people on the internet and they be like, they cuss so good. It's a family trait. I just been working on it. I've been working on it. And what you want to come in my live for anyway? She probably didn't lift up out of here now. What you want to come in my live for, girl? What you gonna say? Tell me what you gonna say first. Mm. She didn't lift out now. Oh. Oh, Nope. No, I don't trust it. I don't. No. I don't know what y'all gonna say. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, you just applied for school? Congratulations. Good job. I'll call you about it in a little bit. Are you gonna be? What's today? Y'all niece going to school. Thank you, Jesus. 9:29. Okay. Congratulations, little baby. I'm excited for you. Shame my armpit today. It's itchy. And she didn't. Are you still in here, girl? Good job. Good job. Listen. That part. No. Uh-uh. Interesting. I'm excited for you too, Pumpkin. I'll call you when are you going to bed? I was trying to see what day it was. It's Tuesday. Are you working from home tomorrow? Or are you going to work? Like to the building? Sorry, y'all. Okay. Are you working from home? Or are you going to work? Okay. All right, little baby. Congratulations. I'm happy you signed up for school. I, I, I really am. Now, what? It's only one of them. It smells like food in here. It smells like food. Be good, y'all. Tell her y'all love her. She loves y'all. Bye. I love you too. And your sister. And kiss Emu for me. Everybody said congratulations. She probably already gone. Listen. Excuse me. I never know what them kids gonna say. I can't trust them. Now, can we talk about something? I tried to butter y'all up with some good conversation before we talked about this. Y'all want to talk about it now?
What would you like me to tell you?
Don't do that. What is going on? The heck? This thing done popped on 15 times and now my phone. Look here. Baby, listen. I keep trying to tell you they here listening. I be trying to tell y'all. Good, too. So they really about to be listening to this? Let's talk about it. I don't like that. I look up and my phone will just be recording all the words. Do y'all phones be doing that? Everything I be saying be being recorded. I look up and it's just as I'm talking, I can see the words just being typed. And y'all know they record every last one of those searches in a voice like bite file thing in your phone. If you go on your DCIM, they in here. Did you know that? All of our voice messages that we send. If you go in your DCIM in your files, you will see a whole bunch of recordings in there. Every last one of them. Go on your DCIM. They in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You always voice texting? Yeah, they got every last one of them. Go on your DCIM. They in there. Next year, if a phone call exceeds 19 minutes, they will record them too. They already been. They just telling us now. You know? I stopped doing voice messages with Nokia phones. Yeah. It's all right. Guess what? They already doing it, nephew. They been doing it. Before they went to 5G. Yeah. If you go on your DCIM and your folders, you'll find all your voice recordings in there. It's a whole bunch of information in there. They make me feel famous. Hilarious. I love it. Hey, do what you gotta do. You just gonna have to. Okay, let's just go where we're going. It is very scary. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that. Wait a minute. Amanda Bynes was pregnant at 13 by Dan Schneider? At 13? Yeah, she just posted a video. Uh-uh. She posted a video and said, what the heck? Sure did. She said the man that I got pregnant with him at age 13. And then she showed this. What? It's on her page. On Amanda Bynes. What the heck? Wow. But that makes sense as to why, like, a lot of the stars don't want to be beautiful anymore. And they start to disfigure themselves. She had her own show and everything on that network. I just found out how creepy they. I told y'all that baby that just was in here. That's the baby that always wanted to be on Disney. Baby, I would take her right there when they was getting ready to be over and drive right past it. Hopefully she ain't. Well, I done told her now, but did. I'm not giving you to them people. I know what's going on around there. And she's be like, I want to be on Disney. When the Disney auditions would come, baby, please. I knew it was over at 4:30. I used to want to be on TV too. God's protection is real. Yeah, I already knew what was up. And every time we'll get, oh baby, the thing is full. It's too many people. We're late. I'm not sacrificing you to them people. I was in the industry, like around these people, right? I was a part of the entertainment industry, not that part of it, but I was around them. They all weirdos. The football player, everybody, they all weirdos. All of them. When I was modeling, I was around these people. They all weirdos. All the photographers, all the talent agents, all of them. I remember the modeling. One of the people she was trying to get us to do like basically what y'all call OnlyFans right now, but it wasn't as graphic. But I guess she was having girls take like, girl, you was not about to be. What is no. Then you go to the shoots. They want to give you wine and liquor and see how far you gonna go. I seen it already. So why would I put my 5 or 6 or 7-year-old in that? No. I already knew what it was. So when they used to be asking, we gonna go to the Disney audition. We gonna drive downtown. Go down there. We gonna drive right past it and go get y'all something to eat. We missed out on it, baby. Darn. Yeah. I knew better. Plus, I had grown women friends that went out to Hollywood and they didn't come back the same. They have never been the same since. No, thank you. I won't be making. I don't. And like I told them, now if you get older and you want to go do some stuff, that's different. But as for me signing you up for it, I won't be doing that. They try and normalize it like it's cool. Listen. I started paying attention when I was probably about 17 or 18, and I'm looking at all the Disney stars. Every time they leave Disney, they messed up. Why in the world, if you see, it ain't one Disney star that came out of there that didn't have no, like, messed up. They didn't go in sick or else they wouldn't have hired them. So how everybody all of a sudden got mental illness. They don't got mental illness. Ain't none of them people mentally ill. I have, Davion. I have. They not mentally ill. Try walking around with all them secrets and see what you look like. You can't look at no record producer, movie producer, talent agent. Baby, I was grown when I got into the industry and I saw how weird those people was supposed to be in the music videos. All of that. No. Magazines in there? No. No, they all weird. All of them. Everybody in that industry. It ain't nothing but pimping and hoeing. That's all it is. The whole industry is pimping and hoeing, and everybody can get pimped out, and everybody can be a hoe. Hello. Even the executives are whores, because it's somebody tearing their stuff down too. Trauma, abuse, and PTSD, right? And then you got to think, they deal with real demons and stuff. Y'all think that they just put them demons and stuff in their videos for no reason and be okay? No, that's something they see all the time. Y'all done read He Came to Set the Captives Free. Y'all know what be going on. Them demons really do be manifesting and stuff. They do real witchcraft. You can't see stuff like that and your mind be the same. And then you got to get on TV and act like you ain't just seen a nigga turn into a reptilian and back to they eyes flicking at you. Y'all seen Cardi B snap out of it like, oh, how you know one of their eyes didn't flick right in front of her? Y'all know they got handlers. Come on now. Yeah. They take the souls of them people. And you got to think, remember now, we looked up the Universal Music Group. Some of them people signed contracts into eternity. They say even out in space, your music is under this is why they be trapped. They can't get out. They perform until they 97 in Vegas. Because they got to pay the devil back. They got to pay him back everything he gave. NDAs for life, I'm trying to tell you. All of them. All of them. All of them. Nope. All money ain't good money, honey.
Genius named Jared Kushner who helped you so much. Stand up, Jared. He's the father of the Abraham Accords. He's the father of the Abraham Accords. Look at what's happened with Israel. We have peace.
Hold on. That's not what I want.
Destruction is right around the corner. But now, for those who do not know, we had this huge breaking news from yesterday's UN Security Council where they approved the Golden Dawn's 20-point peace plan for Gaza. Peace and security, anybody? As we can see right here, a U.S.-drafted UN resolution endorsing President you-know-who's Gaza peace plan passed overwhelmingly in the Security Council on Monday, a major victory for the administration and diplomacy as it struggles to implement its blueprint for what Mr. Golden Dawn has said would be, quote, a new dawn for the Middle East. A new dawn for the Middle East, you don't say. It's gonna be the best, the greatest, golden new dawn for the two-state solution. I'm so sorry, I just couldn't help myself, okay? I mean, it was a softball for me. You literally said a new dawn. Please forgive me. Now we can go on to read a quote from the president, and don't you worry, I'm not going to read it in his voice. I got it out of my system, so pleading to zero vote after fears Moscow might use helps get the U.S. plan over the possibility of a U.S. base in Israel, but then...
Thank you. I thank the distinguished representative of the United States.
Where is the video I saved? Is this it? Okay, here we go.
With Israel, we have peace in the Middle East. Can you believe it? Peace in the Middle East. Today's meeting between Trump and the Saudi Crown Prince is not just another political headline. He's going to be looking to expand on the Abraham Accord, but what does that really mean? For believers, this is one of those moments where prophecy, power, and the final world system start to overlap one another. Let me say it like this. Any type of future Middle East peace that normalizes Israel while also empowering global leaders is the type of environment the Bible says the Antichrist will step into. Saudi Arabia has been circling the Abraham Accord framework for years. The only real reason that any of this has come together is because of this guy. I don't think we understand that the Crown Prince is the most influential voice in Islam. If Trump can make a deal for them to sign on to the Abraham Accords, something's going to shift. Ezekiel said that the nations would gather, alliances would form, and a storm would head towards Israel in the last days. Right now, you can watch those alliances being stitched together on the world stage. I can't be 100% that this is the prophecy, but it sure does look like the runway's being built for it. Along with a very special young genius.
Okay.
This is your World War III update. Something big is brewing. So there's an old saying in war, an old understanding, I should say. It's not really a saying. It's the idea that when battles are raging, don't fear the sound of battle so much as the deafening silence, which is inexplicable and perhaps unearned. A silence in the heat of an unresolved conflict usually means that big plans are being hatched. And this is a truism that has been demonstrated throughout the last 3 to 4 years. It's a lot like a couple who's fighting with one another. So long as a couple is fighting, okay, that means that they both care enough to be angry about something. It's when they go silent. That's when the big break is coming. That's when divorce is coming, okay? So where am I going with this? Well, every theater of conflict around the world, from Venezuela to now China, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, the Middle East, Lebanon, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, Russia, they're all just festering, percolating, simmering, and waiting to explode. Today, there was an attack in Poland. Now, I'm going to get into that in just a minute, but I think more importantly, there was an assassination attempt on Sergei Shoigu, who used to be the defense minister of Russia. I believe now he plays a role in the National Security Council, if I'm not mistaken. But he was demoted. Regardless, still a key figure in the Russian leadership. He is part of the National Security Council. And there was an attempt to assassinate him at a funeral. And they're not sure who did it, but they're presuming that it was these Ukrainians that I believe the GRU arrested, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that. I don't have all the details of the story. Regardless, this assassination attempt is huge, because for the Ukrainians to be targeting the Russian leadership, we know that there's been attacks on Vladimir Putin or attempted assassinations of Vladimir Putin, and because of plausible deniability, I think the Russians let it go because they know there's extremist factions who are operating in and around adjacent to the Ukrainian government and NATO, who are potentially trying to provoke the Russians. And of course, we know that the Russians have the strategic forbearance of Buddhist monks, and perhaps more appropriately, Sun Tzu, as in the art of war. But if everybody has a breaking point at some point, and for them to attempt to assassinate Sergei Shoigu was very, very significant, okay, because that was a blatant attempt, and the FSB uncovered this device that was there that was set to explode. This is your world.
It's about to get serious. It's already serious, but it's about to get even more serious. The two-state thing before the end of the year. What did we talk about? About that man could show up at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Yes or no? We talk about it? Everything is in place. The digital ID, the food, the money, the wars, the temple, the cows, the crazy weather. Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it? The war scroll is coming to pass right in our face. Y'all see that, right? They talking about all these people that lost these jobs. Even more jobs. People are losing their jobs. God told us nobody wasn't going to be working. He told us they was gonna take the food stamps. They did that. All the stuff that he told us, it's happening. And they just pacifying people until next year when they can use it to control them. That's why they locking everything up in the stores. All of these park out in the parking lot and have them bring your stuff out here because you ain't gonna be able to go in the store. That's why they're changing the way that you can fly. All of this, y'all. You said the blatant wickedness and anger in people, yeah. Yeah, but this is all God said at the end times. He was gonna allow people to unalive each other, and men were gonna do what they. He was basically gonna let them do what they've been trying to do anyway, which was tear up the planet. He's what's been holding back nuclear war. Y'all know that, right? You said you just got the best job you've ever had in forever. Good job. Well, there's a lot of people that don't have that same experience, right? Not necessarily even a reprobate mind. He just said, I mean, the same thing that he did when, right before the flood. Remember, we read it, that he allowed all them people to start having war against each other. So people died, but it wasn't as many people as we thought in the flood. It was still people left, but not, they had already started unaliving each other prior to the flood happening. And it's happening. There's been mass genocide on probably every continent, and we just don't know about it. They're just hiding it from us, but we know for a fact there's a genocide going on every continent. People are being killed by the thousands daily, or maybe by the 100,000. We don't know because they're not going to tell us. But if y'all think what's happening in Gaza and Sudan and the Congo and wherever else, that's the only places, it's not. It's not. So now that the two-state solution is here, Enoch and Elijah, we just waiting on them. What's really scary is them talking about that comment coming here. What if Enoch and Elijah is on that? We don't know. Because they got to come here. And they got to come from another realm. Somewhere off in heaven. Sudan, Gaza, Congo, and Lord knows where else. That part, auntie. We don't know. But they got to show up. The two witnesses got to show up. The two-state, the peace in the Middle East is here. Everything is set up. They're already starting to persecute people for telling the truth. So, where we at? What y'all think? I do not like the AI is doing that. I don't like that AI. You never picked that part up, though. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all feel like we getting closer from what you know? From what you've learned or what you already knew? You said, I'm on my tablet. You are not showing live on my phone. I recorded it as proof. Thank you. Pumpkin, I know. They hide me for real. You want to know why they hiding me? They've been hiding me for almost 4 years because everything I was telling y'all 22 is happening right now. That's why I've been SB'd for 3.5 years. And I'm not just SB'd on here. I'm SB'd on here. I'm SB'd on Google. In real life. You said I couldn't find your bio or on Google. Oh, I already know. I told y'all they been hiding us. Y'all don't be believing me when I be telling y'all stuff. Y'all be thinking I be lying. I told y'all in the beginning, I said they're gonna hide me because everything that I'm telling you right now is going to happen soon. I've been kicked out a few times tonight, but come right back. Listen, I've been trying to tell y'all. You said, yes, I was trying to email you about the camping. Oh, okay. And it won't let you? Huh? To CERCA TROVA? Somebody else said they tried to email me. Are y'all emailing me at trovacerca@gmail? Yeah, no, don't go to the site. I don't know. No. I don't. The site has not been up, y'all. I told y'all it's something going on with that too. And they still taking our money out of there, but for whatever reason, our website they won't let us put it back up. So I don't know what's going on with that. But don't ever email me on the website. No, I told y'all a long time ago. I don't answer none of them emails on there. The trovacerca22@gmail. Y'all be emailing the wrong. That's probably what I'll be getting them. I done told y'all a million times where to email them at. And they playing with our website. They've been playing with our website since like July or August. Yeah, no, it's very true. I'm a true fighter and tried. I'm tired of trying with ungrateful people. What you talking about? What you talking about? It reminds me of the video that Rika just did about the explanation of the time in Ezra. Yeah, we right in here. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's real. Plus everything. Yeah, we in here. And it's scary that the folks don't see. How can you not see? The word is literally fulfilling itself. How can you not see it? And they keep talking about 7 more years. That don't line up with all of the. And maybe this is why God said they wasn't going to understand the time, because the first 3.5 years have been plentiful. The second, every folks is losing their jobs. The crops didn't failed. I don't know what else they need to see. That their math is not. It's not, because the heifers had already been sacrificed. So I'm just trying to figure out what. I don't know. I don't know, but it's kind of spooky for real. It really is. It's. I mean, you gotta. God's time and our time is not the same. Their math is wrong. Something going on, cause they didn't even. I mean, think about how many people didn't even know that the cows have been over there 2-3 years, and they're preaching about Jesus coming back, and the cows that we've heard about our whole life have been over there for 3 years, and they didn't even know. So it's like, to me, I feel like they being deceived because they feel like because they're just now waking up to it, that now the 7 years is starting. I don't feel that. Do y'all? Because it definitely feel like the second half of what God described in the Bible to me. You said I never heard about the cows until here. Interesting. Interesting. You got to think, a lot of Christians don't even know that you can pay with your hand in places. That means something. It really do. So they thinking, oh, just because we just now learning about it, it's just now starting to happen. It's things have been happening. That don't make no sense. It's scary too. You said, how could they not feel it this time? Been feeling different for years, since 2020 for sure. Interesting. I'm trying to tell you. And so many are talking about being taken away beforehand. They still holding up to the rapture, huh? After everybody got ready and got rid of their houses and cars, and nothing happened. Just crazy. Everything is happening fast. It's spooky to me. It's really scary that people don't want to know. For real, for real. Excuse me, y'all. It's real spooky. But you know what? You just gotta, I mean, what can you do? If they don't want to see it, they not gonna see it, right? But hopefully your eyes are open. Now, I've been missing in action for about 2 months, but a lot of this stuff we already talked about it, a ton of it. So I do feel like God gave me a little break for a minute, right? Because I've been on y'all head every day that I could be since 2022 about what was coming, and now we see it. And even though people called us crazy, we're watching what we've studied in several books, not just the Bible, in all different places. We've seen the prophecies coming true. The OTP, the lost books, all of it. Seems like it's sped up the closer we get to the end of the year. Yeah, well, when did the water change? A couple months ago? What was it, like August or something? July? Sorry, y'all. It's not really be paying attention to the peace agreement. You need to keep your eyes on Russia and China, okay? And then also the financial systems. Don't forget to be paying attention to that, y'all. For real. Yeah. It's so crazy that people just still want to. I saw something about that. They trying to make me loop. That's all right. I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. Did we talk about the stock market already being crashed, but it crashing for good? Y'all know anytime I start talking about this, they do that. Now they got my YouTube looping. They've been kicking y'all out of here, and now my SB. I'll let y'all go. We'll do something in the morning. It's time to go. We didn't say everything we need to say. I told y'all what to pay attention to. They make it start looping as soon as we start talking about this. When we was shooting the fertilizer earlier, it was nothing. That's how y'all know they do this on purpose, and they over here. I've been trying to tell y'all. They do this every time. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.